Hello, 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 you lovely lot. How are we doing today? I just realised my headset battery's low. As the song ended, I got the low battery beep. So ERS changed to start the stream. Chat, are we good? I hope you guys are good. If you caught today's YouTube video, no spoilers in the chat, please. But wasn't it fun? Maybe. Depends on what your definition of fun is. Chat, we're back here today with Gibraltar. Hopefully this battery pack I've just put in is charged. Otherwise, we're in issues. There we go. We're good. I'm fine. Late the space. I'll tell you what, chat. Rightfully late today. I've just finished recording tomorrow's video for the Journey Manager. Took a while. Last night, I had the worst night's sleep I've had in like a year. Easily a year. It was really bad, actually. I went to bed at 2. I checked my phone and hadn't slept and it was 3:30. I then woke up thinking, wow, it's really sunny. And maybe I must have slept in, checked my phone 5:30. Couldn't fall back asleep. Gave up at 6 a.m. I did have a 2-hour nap a few hours later. I napped from 10:30 till 12:30, but I still feel like shite. So be gentle with me today. But I hope we're all well. Minty, dude, thank you for the 45 months of the tier 3. I hope you're well, buddy. And also, Young Tea Towel. Great username. Thank you for the 21 months as well. Yeah, I'm surviving chat today. Did everyone else just sleep better than me? I don't know what. I had the one, sometimes when you wake up, you think, oh my word, I must have laid in and you check the time, you're like, this makes no sense. That was me today. I don't even know why I woke up either. I wish I knew. Right. Are we live on YouTube and Twitch? I should probably check that. Usually I check it just to be safe. Also, is my chat plugin broken? Or are you guys all quiet today? You guys are all quiet, so that's fine. Chat, the YouTube is not showing your black chat box. The YouTube chat... Wait, YouTube chat's... YouTube! YouTube, where are... One sec, we need to change some software stuff. My bot that I use. I'm sorry to the YouTube chat. I'm not ghosting you. It's a technical issue. Right, now I can't see any of the chat, so that solves it. YouTube chat, I'm sorry. I've just ghosted YouTube chat. Please don't leave. You're the people who get to not watch the stream go down. This is a really good advertisement for multi-streaming, isn't it? Right. I've got my multi-streaming software for the chat rebooting. Now if I hit connect, YouTube, can you now just write words of encouragement and niceness? And we'll see if they show up now. We're free! Everyone's free! Sorry, I'd like to apologise to the people of YouTube chat. You're back! I did think the chat was quiet today. I feel like you've had so many problems since you started multi-streaming. I mean, to be fair, the internet issue is not multi-streaming related. And... naturally, when you're streaming on 2 platforms, you're relying on a lot more software-related bits, so it's always going to have a few issues. But the trade-off is definitely worth it, I think. Chat is free. Sorry to YouTube chat. Thank you, Wok the Space, for letting us know. My biggest fan. Let's be honest, chat. I've never been the professional streamer. I don't think people realise streaming is not as easy. Like, you'd think that streaming is a case of you turn on your software every day and then just hit one button and it just works. Never works like that. It's never that simple. You're late. Am I late? I am late. I'm late by 20 minutes versus the time I said I'd be live on Twitter. There is a reason for that. I finished recording today's transfer special for tomorrow's YouTube video. By the way, no spoilers for today's YouTube video in the chat, please. Please. I don't think it's that hard to understand why. It's only been up 3 hours. But the... tomorrow's video was quite long because it's a transfer special and I had to wait for the software to process it, which took 15 minutes, which was annoying. Maybe you should do a bit of F1 Manager to check if it's an FM issue. I don't think it's an FM issue. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a very, very good episode today. Arguably, some would say funner than the stream today could ever be. But, if they say that, I think they're wrong. We're going to bring the good vibes today. Oh, anyway, it's the start of season 13 officially. As you may have heard if you were here early, I've not slept very well today, chat. I've got like a lingering headache from not sleeping well, so I'm just going to drink loads of water and hope it vanishes. In fact, do I have paracetamol on my desk? Aha! I promise it's paracetamol in these things. Actually, it's not paracetamol, it's ibuprofen. Chat, you're meant to eat when you have ibuprofen. I ate like an hour ago. I won't die, will I? I think we're going to be okay. Any dog updates? No dog updates yet. We're not getting the dog for over a month. And I don't think for my own kind of self-contained excitement, setting up stuff for the puppy coming a month in advance is necessarily going to make me less excited. Okay, chat, if I die, it's because I took an ibuprofen tablet without eating anything with it, but I think we'll be fine. There's food in my tummy. If I now die coincidentally, please get the lawsuit going and make money off me, chat. That's my request to you. Have I ever slept well in my life? Not really. I've never been a good sleeper. But yeah, last night was awful. Last night, I went to bed, and I sleep later anyway, chat, like 1:30, 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 2. I couldn't sleep for an hour and a half. Fell asleep, woke up thinking, I feel great, the sun's out, oh, I'll get out of bed. 5:30 in the morning. I felt bad for Wok, because I was stirring so much. There was probably waking her up a lot too. So at that point, I let Wok have the bed to herself and just decided 2 hours of sleep would work today. I did then have a 2-hour nap later after going for a walk around the park. But I don't feel like I'm in optimal kind of peak physical condition today. So I'm sorry, chat. We'll use the payout to buy Cliff Garcia IRL. That would be a great use of my life insurance. I don't know if you'd get life insurance if you die from eating. With ibuprofen, what is it that means you have to eat with it? Do we have any doctors in the house? I mean, someone is now just going to Google it probably. Or they've been told by someone before. I assume it's to do with how the ibuprofen breaks down in your guts, but I have no idea. When am I actually in peak condition, asks Wok. When Football Manager comes out. When a new Football Manager comes out, then I feel better about everything. That's the actual answer. FM26 waiting room is here. Sai's making positive developments, but teams keep bidding on him. They need to leave him alone. Stomach cramps. Oh, we'll be fine. It can't be worse than a headache. It probably can be. Crazy Brit, mate. Thank you for the prime. Bezos' money. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Any update on Jang? The update is he doesn't like. The update is that he doesn't want to sign for me. There's no shocking news that. Why is it saying I've got transfers that I can't see? Chat, am I dumb? Oh, it was loading. Oh my word. Okay, that took a long time to load. What's happened here? What is all this? Oh, this is where I offered out loads of players for loan and loads of teams abroad made offers. Why does it say there's free transfers going on that I can't see? Is this going to be some of those MLS deals that we sometimes have? Chat, am I missing something? It says I have free offers, but I really can't see free offers. Am I tired? Is this just because I'm tired and I can't read? No idea. Professor Bottoms, thank you for the prime as well. Also, I said Bottoms there. It's Bottoms. Maybe the Professor of Bottoms as well. Who am I to judge? I appreciate you, mate. Ibuprofen can irritate the stomach lining if taken on an empty stomach. So, because I ate lasagna like an hour and a half ago, I'll be fine. Is that what we're hearing? Chat, I don't know why it says I've got free offers, but it's really bothering me, the circle. You know what, we'll hit continue and hope it... Okay, I hit continue and it vanished. Tottenham made a bid for Ibrahim Cisse. Would it be controversial to sell him? Like, he's good. But the 50% sell-on could be quite nice. But I could start trying to integrate him more into the team. But he is injured at the moment for 3 weeks. And he is injury prone. And he's at chat. He is 18 with that injury history. I mean, I like determination too. I also like 40% sell-ons of Premier League clubs. Premier League tubs. They're with their bathtubs offering me. I think I'm going to sell him, chat. I might live to regret it, but like there's question marks over if he's even got much more potential. Like he could just be one of those players who's peaked really early. I think that's okay. Jack, stop streaming and go to bed. Absolutely not. There's Football Manager to play. I probably will go for a nap later, chat. Just a warning, it probably won't be the longest stream ever today. Christopher Lappin, I know it's on Monday that Magpie's hot prospect is a goalkeeper. Oh, yes, this guy. Has he been there long yet? He could be... if he develops, he could be good for the national team. He's not very good now, is he? Would Spurs sign him if that's the case? What, if he had low potential? Yeah, the AI can be stupid. Hey, killed your left foot, dude. How are you doing? Thank you for the 4 months and the... Julian Brandt! Oh, it's better than me doing it, isn't it? It's better than me doing it. Oh, we love it. Thank you, mate. Manchester United make offer for JJ. Reject! Reject! Sai wants to discuss his future. Leave me alone. What would it take to make you stay? You're too important. I'm being reasonable. How long's left on his contract? 4 years, plus an optional 3-year extension. I think it's going to be okay, chat. Newcastle have made an offer for Cisse, but with no sell-on. Now, the fact that Newcastle are also making a bid now makes me question, oh, could he be good? The thing is, he could be absolutely unreal. He could be. He could be really, really... but... The thing is, he's already really quite good. I just hate how injury prone he is. But he does offer me something at defence and mid that no one else can. Oh, I don't know what to do with him. I could maybe try and get a bidding war going. Maybe that's the thing to do. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to sell him or not. I've not decided. Renny Flores has now got an offer from Manchester United. Absolutely not. Newcastle make bid for JJ. Reject. Cisse would be fantastic if he was a fullback instead of a DM. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's just the injury proneness is an issue, you know? The injury proneness is the thing that I get the ick. What's he injured with at the moment? So he's out with an abdominal strain at the moment as well. Like, he really does just get constantly injured. He could be great. It's such a gamble either way. "12 natural fitness." That means he's going to take longer to get matchups. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Would you keep him, chat? Or would you let him go? I think my biggest issue is I don't know if he's got potential. This might be selling him while his stock's high. Because next year will be in the last year of his contract. I think I sell, chat. I like him. But I think we can get... I think it'll be a deal that ends up being worth more. I'm getting big offers for Mino, and I just don't know if he's going to reach his potential. Mino's good, but he's going to be 20 in 6 months. Would it be stupid to sell him? I've got him set to automatically reject. He's another man who I think I'm willing to let go. If the offer is right. He's also injury prone. Has he improved since he joined the club? He joined the club a year ago. Has he improved in that time? Not as much as you would need him to. I don't worry about determination that much, chat. I'm much more concerned about a player's professionalism or ambition than their determination. And 14 determination is pretty great. Like, that's beyond serviceable. As a Ferrari fan at the moment, I hate the word potential. Fair. He's good. He is good. It's the kind of man who I wish could go out on loan somewhere. I mean, Arsenal, Man City want him, so he must have potential. It's just a question of, will he reach that potential with me? I really don't know what to do. Like, defensive mid-wise, I could probably find a route to bring him into the team. Like, on occasion. I think I keep him. I feel like he's worth the gamble. Offers for Rene Flores. Flores is a good keeper. I just don't know how much I'm going to be able to develop him. He's the kind of player who I'd love to loan to a team somewhere. I mean, look at the teams interested. It's evident that these players have potential. I love Porto trying to loan my starting left winger. I've got a lot of goalies. I might sell Flores with 50% sell on to Liverpool. 250k with a 50% sell on. I got him on a free transfer. I mean, Flores is good, but as like a long-term depth option, we've got Sarfaraz, who will be homegrown at club. And we've got Thomas Anderson, who's getting the youth minutes ahead of him anyway. And who I think is just better. I mean, he is just better. Flores is on £3,000 a week. You know what? Get him gone. You can get more for him easily. I don't think I can. Like, the valuations of teams in Gibraltar are just fucked, sadly. Like, these players, if they were playing for Premier League teams, chat, I could sell for like 20 mil each. Like, unironically. It's just how FM works. Any harm in trying to get a buyback out of these deals? I don't think they would negotiate a buyback because of how low the initial price is. And I think the percentage of sell on is just worth more. Like, there's not really a world where I'd buy them back, I don't think. Like, these players I'm selling, I'm kind of selling knowing that there's never going to be a chance to buy them back because they're never going to want to join me from the Premier League teams I'm selling them to. I'm going to sell Flores as well. Instead of a healthy sell-on for a player who I don't think is going to get near the first team. Loads of offers for JJ. Loads of offers. and for Kim as well. Adrissa Keita's now happy to stay. Good news. Happy days. Ah, this is less good news. I'm just going to have to piss off Kim and JJ. Like, I don't think there's a world where I can say anything to them in this situation to make them not want to leave. But Kim's got a 4-year deal, including a contract extension. JJ's contracted for 2 years with a 2-year extension. Not that worried about losing them. Offer for Hulak. I don't want to sell him. I want to loan him, you Burks. Should we check on the valuations of the players I just sold, chat? Cisse, valued at 19 to 28 million. Cheers, Football Manager. Not even like his contract's big. And then Renny Flores, 30 to 42 million. Cheers. Cheers, Football Manager. I mean, I doubt they'll ever get sold for those prices, but it puts into perspective just how bad the player value system works here in FM in this kind of save game. I'm not suggesting for a second that the players should be worth 40 million when they play for me. And to be fair, the values of players are slowly going up, of the players that play for me. But it's pretty nonsensical. Yeah, hopefully we can sell the clauses on the good money. That is the silver lining. When's Antunes back? 2 to 6 weeks. I kind of want to get Antunes registered. Chat, is it controversial if I unregister Lambert for the Champo? I feel like I should give him Champo football, though. Oh, yeah, Stephen, I know about choosing games. So if people don't know this, you can set the asking price for players like to a really low price that the AI will never bid beyond, or very rarely bid beyond. And therefore, well, the issue with that is that the players will then get unhappy you're rejecting it and then negotiate a new price. But it's good for if you're scared about the board siding players. I don't think it really helps me in my current situation. But if you're worried about your board selling players, it's very, very good. Who am I unregistering to register Antunes? Maybe Williams? Oh, Vasquez is registered. I don't think I need Vasquez registered. And then where is he? Where is he? Antunes. I'm going to gamble on 5 centre-backs being enough. I like Vasquez, but I don't think he's, like, must register. Savino's still pretty good. Like, Savino has a lot of ability still. Right, Savino, I feel like Savino's done a bit dirty because I never really big him up, but he's good. Is Doyle picking up centre-back? Not quickly, sadly. Well, not quickly enough. I had this weird thought the other day, chat. I was thinking about the fact that women's football's getting added to the next FM. It's actually going to be quite good. I'm kind of low-key actually looking forward to it. I think it was the Mary Earps news coming through after she has retired from international football. I don't know if people have seen this. So Mary Earps was the first choice Lionesses goalie for a very, very long time. And going into the upcoming kind of Euro, she announced that she was going to retire, I think because it's become apparent she isn't going to be the starting goalie for England anymore. Which I find a bit bizarre, because you would have thought that when she was initially called up for the tournament, she would have been told she wasn't going to be number one. But it means there's not really a good senior goalie in the Lionesses setup. If there's going to be a next FM. Don't worry, there's going to be a next FM. Seb Schmetzer. He would still play for me now if he still played for me. He wants 36 to 48,000. I can't afford that. NDA confirmed. What NDA would that be? Chat, I've talked about this a lot. When I sign an NDA, I will not utter the words NDA. That's generally how these things work. Do you think they'll do separate modes? Nah, it'll be one big universe. There's no point in splitting them. Obviously, if you don't have women's football loaded, like if you don't have the women's leagues loaded, it probably just won't load any of the women's football players. And it'll just be grayed out virtual players, like if you don't load a league. And it'll just simulate manager movements in those leagues and kind of a very basic surface level thing. But they're never going to be separate modes. Mr. Last Streams Lady, how are we doing in the Champo? We're about to start the league stage against Benfica in 4 days. So very much looking forward to it. The Benfica game here. We made it through the qualifying rounds. We're chilling. Also, chat, I will say, if I sounded like more monotone today or a little less animated, I am just fucking tired. I hope it's okay. Praise all the youngsters. I'll tell you what, it's good that it's all the youngsters that are trading well. Easy win versus Benfica. You'd like to... Well, I was going to say you'd like to think so. Benfica are actually low-key very good in FM. I mean, they're quite good in real life, to be fair. I feel like people always underestimate Portuguese teams. That in FM, they're quite good. Where F1 Manager... There is no future F1 Manager coming out, so I can't justify making content on it, I'm afraid to say. Hopefully Wallace Berry is going to play in the next international break for Gibraltar because he's very good. It should be possible to praise more than one player at a time. We don't have the technology for that. But it should be. Hard agree. There's no future FM coming out, but you're still making that true. Can you do an F1 Manager mod for 2025? No, Ryan. I'm afraid not. I've loved playing F1 Manager, chat, but with there being no future games in the series, like from a content creator point of view, like it just makes no sense to make content on the game, sadly. Which sucks, because I really, really enjoyed playing the game, and it was always a nice way to kind of round up 9 months of playing Football Manager by like having a 3-month period at the end of the game cycle to play a different game that people enjoyed. But like, there's just not enough interest in it to sustain it as content. Did I quit the national team job? No. It's still at the top. Don't worry, F1 Manager 25 will be announced tomorrow, I believe. So don't huff too hard, chat. That's all I'm going to say. TARDIS Ravenclaw, dude, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it a lot. First time sub as well. Welcome on in. Do I think I'd ever give F1 My Team a go? It's not my kind of game. Like, I enjoy the F1 games and I'll play them in my own time. But I think as a streaming game, like, it's the kind of game where you need to be either quite good at playing it or a good storyteller to make videos on it. Like, streaming the game is very hard because you can't exactly read the chat and stuff whilst playing it. And, like, I have a wheel and stuff, but I don't have, like, a permanent setup. And the actual faff of getting it set up and set down and also having it be a setup that's good for, like, streaming is just not simple. Instead, make content on a game that's nearly 2 years old. I mean, the issue is, the difference is, Judy, people still watch Football Manager. They don't watch F1 Manager, sadly. Football Manager is a series that still... Like, if I look at the peak... Chat, I'm going to do something now. If I go on Steam charts... If I go on Steam charts right now and go to top games... I assume this will work. We'll find out. You value my privacy. Excellent. Football Manager is still the 18th most played game on Steam right now, with 60,000 people playing the game right now. That is 4 times the peak that F1 Manager had last year when it released. Like, that is the sad reality of the difference of scale. F1 Manager is so much smaller than Football Manager. I wish it wasn't the case. I mean, I could just show you the numbers here, chat. F1 Manager 24 current players are 30 times less. The all-time peak was 8,000. The all-time peak for F1 Manager is almost 8 times lower than the current playing numbers for Football Manager. Like, if I can't explain why I can't do F1 Manager content, and why, despite FM being older, it still makes sense to do content on it, I don't think anything else is going to get through to you. Like, that is the reality of it. The all-time peak of Football Manager, I'll check real quick, there's no point in showing it on stream. The all-time peak of Football Manager is 88,000. So it's not even that high, but it's still got 63,000 people playing now. Football Manager is a game that people will play all year round. This is Frontier explaining why they're not making a new F1 Manager. I mean, look, there is no official word that there is not a football F1 Manager coming, but they've not mentioned... Well, they've announced that there's a game where they terminated the licensing agreement a year early. We know that F1 Manager was only booked in to have 4 games initially. And they've not made any mention to F1 Manager in any of their financial reports projecting the upcoming year. The game's dead, chat. There's no other. As much as I'd love to lie to you and tell you there's a chance, there is no chance. F1 Manager is a no-go on Mac while FM works great. I mean, to be fair, developing for Mac is not simple. And I don't know how much the numbers have changed, but I used to work doing some of the testing for the Football Manager on Mac 10 years ago. Like, the amount of people who play on Mac was like a very small percentage compared to the users on Windows. So if you've already got a fairly niche game like F1 Manager, then developing that game to maybe get 3 to 5% more players just isn't worth it. Jack, did you see that Man U lost to an Asian 11 that's never played together? I didn't see that, but that's funny. Will there be FM26? Yes. Sega put out a financial report in the last 3 weeks that confirmed there will be a Football Manager release in Q3 of the 2026 financial year, which is basically between September and December this year. Honestly, all the FM25 bitching is ridiculous. I don't think people are bitching because they wanted the game to come out, Mr. Enforcer. I think people are annoyed because they were told 2 years prior about the fact that FM24 would be like not as feature rich because they were working on the new game, and then people were strung along by pre-orders that were launched before the game then had its release date moved back by 5 months, 4 days later. And then when people were told there was going to be an update in January, there was no update given until February, and the update was they'd cancelled the game. I don't think anyone is bitching about the fact that FM25 never came out. I think that's kind of misguided. And if there are people like that, it's definitely a minority based on the wider discussion I've seen. Can it not just be their scouting thing? No, it's a Football Manager title, chat, that's been confirmed in the financial update. People need to understand Sega wouldn't have cancelled FM25 if they hadn't made so much money from Sonic. Sega don't make most of their money from Sonic. Sega make a lot. Sega Sammy chat is actually 3 companies, and Sega Europe is part of the sub-product that is the Sega gaming side of things. Sega Sammy has its own resorts business and its own pachinko business. Pachinko machines are like massive in Japan. The actual game sector of it, and then where Football Manager fits in to Football Manager, we're talking like a fraction of a percentage of Sega's value is made up of Football Manager. Like, Football Manager is not the be-all or end-all to Sega every year. It's a very good, reliable like investment where they get their money back every year, except this year just gone. But it's not like, oh my gosh, we have to shut down Football Manager and Sega is going to die because there was no Football Manager. It's not even close. October to December if it's Q3, right? Yeah. But then I'm working on the assumption that would be the street release date, and you could have the beta sooner. But yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. End of September through to end of September through to December is when we'll get the next FM. Sega's an interesting company. Like, I didn't know a lot about it and how it all runs and the different branches and how they kind of intertwine until I worked there. Am I putting Lambert on the bench? I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to because it's a meme. Group 1. Hey, Whitey, I'm doing good, thank you, dude. Whitey, I've just realised I never got the kits sorted. Let me do it now. Whitey sent me the kits. Whitey sent me the kits, chat, and I forgot about them because I'm sleep deprived. That's the excuse I'm going with. It's not a good excuse. I'll admit it. Did you miss the Champo? We've got the first game of the Champo coming up. Extract to downloads. Right, let me copy these over. Also, chat, it's the last day of the MFL season today. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks. Actually, I say that, I'm in the playoffs, which is going to be very, very stressful for me. Let me get these kits in. Graphics. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I copied them incorrectly, you dingus jack. Graphics are never as simple as they should be. I say that. They're literally so simple to install. I'm just a moron. Right, new kits are in. Let me clear the cache. New kits to the start of the Champo. That's what we need. I think Jerry said that the Sega America's always been a shit show ran by morons. My experience with Sega America's been quite good, I'll be honest. But, like, Sega America's still a very tiny portion. Like, Football Manager falls into Sega Europe anyway. Jack, I love you, but I also get the impression that going out for morning coffee is also stressful for you. No. I'm generally pretty chill back. But when I'm tired, I'm tired. Right, new kit. Should we have a look at the new kits? Ooh. Ooh. I just realised, chat. This is the club's 20th birthday? 20th. Oh, yeah, it's the 20th anniversary of Gibraltar Apex. Let's have a look at the kits. Kit inspection. Okay, we got some classics. I hate that. I don't know if I love or hate the Lions home kit. I think I hate it. It's like ugly in the same way that like middle-aged cougars wear leopard print. Magpies think they're from the movie Tron. Ooh, I quite like that second kit. I like that second kit. That's good. Mons Calpe never miss. They never miss. I'd buy that kit. That actually reminds me. What kit does that remind me of? I think, was it Kaiser Chiefs? It was one of the South African teams. I think it was Kaiser Chiefs that used to be sponsored by Vodafone. Or was it Orlando Pirates? One of them always used to have great kits in Ultimate Team in like FIFA 14 or FIFA 15. And I always used to wear them. And that kit reminds me of one of their kits. And I don't know why. I used to love rocking it back in the day. I feel bad for Whitey. How are you meant to make St. Joseph's kits interesting? That is like the biggest challenge on planet Earth. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about the different shoulders. Clean away kit. Big fan. Europa Point. I feel like Europa Point and Whitey. I've had similar kits for a number of years. I always love them. They're fun. Despite missing out on FM25, despite missing out on FM25 where it is, I'm really enjoying some of the save ideas coming out. Is it a task to make new save ideas, or are you enjoying them? The Mars one is really interesting. I'm enjoying the Journey Manager. It's the kind of save game that I'm going to do, right? And the people who are still watching Football Manager now, the hardcore, and I love you lot for watching the game, because you are the people keeping it going, like, as a community and also just for content creators like myself. I'm really enjoying the save game. Like, it's fun. It's not a save game I'd ever get a chance to do on a normally yearly cycle. But I also know it's the kind of save game that in 6 months' time, I'm going to have people tell me, why do you always manage in England? And the people who leave those comments are also the people who won't have watched the save game that I've literally spent the previous 6 months doing. So it's a double-edged sword. I love it, and it's fun. But I think people will just forget it happens. Do you know what I mean? I've been enjoying it. First save videos I've watched in years. Is it performing well? It's so hard. It's almost impossible to judge how well a save game is performing at the moment, because I don't really have a benchmark to compare it to. Like, the average life cycle of Football Manager chat is like 10 months. Like, the last 2 months of the game being out are kind of a bit dead, and that's fine. Like, the current version of Football Manager has been out for... it's almost June now. The current version of Football Manager has been out for 19 months. Like, I can't really give it a fair comparison to anything else. The current save game is performing fine. It's like ticking along. I'm not going to pretend it's doing gangbusters. But I'm fortunate to be in a situation where 5 years ago, when I first went full-time on YouTube, 10,000 views a video was like considered really good. And the fact that we're holding that level now means that I could, it can sustain itself. Well, if we're not FM hardcores, or just WTS hardcores. Why is the word hardcore dirty in my mind, chat? The internet's ruined me. I'm trying to remember which South African team it was, chat, that played... I think... I think it was Kaiser Chiefs. They had a kit that was white and it had the Vodafone logo on the front and it had like yellow shoulder pads with like almost like a sunstripe effect. It was very good. Joey Madge was an interesting experience, but I now have a few episodes to catch up on because the algorithm kind of stopped showing me them. That is the issue. Like, the algorithm in football, that's why yearly releases of games is really good. I don't know about you, I'm guilty of this at the moment, chat. Like, The Division, I love The Division, and a DLC came out for it this week. And I watched 1 or 2 videos on The Division, and now my recommended is just full of Division videos, even though I've not played it or like watch videos outside of this week in ages. And I know that within 2 weeks, if I don't continue to watch or click those videos, I just won't see any more Division 2 videos for like years. Like, it's kind of mad. Would it have been Sundowns? Nah, it was definitely Orlando Pirates or Kaiser Chiefs. I can't remember who it was. I'm going to check, chat. Because this is going to bother me. FIFA 14. I think it would have been FIFA 14 Orlando Pirates. I might be able to find their kits. I could just search their kits. Okay, it wasn't FIFA 14. Was it FIFA 15? They have Vodafone as a sponsor, so I feel like I'm onto something here. Was it 20? It couldn't have been 2013, could it? Could it have been 20? It couldn't have been 2013. Maybe it was a Kaiser Chiefs kit. I'm not chat. I'm telling you, with a matter of fact, it's a South African football team, and it was Orlando Pirates or Kaiser Chiefs. I'm going to be gaslit by people that's thinking I'm thinking of a different kit, and I know I'm not. It was the 2011-2013. Don't tell me that I got the year wrong even further. There was like a couple of years where Kaiser Chiefs had banging kits, chat. Look. I remember running this kit. But then they had a white kit as well. Was it 2012? This kit. So that was FIFA 13. I'm old. Get me out of here. That's the kit that I'm reminded of when I see the thingy kit, the Mons Calpe one. God, chat, I'm old. Can you see it? Can you see the resemblance? I think you can see it. I think it's just the fact it's a Vodafone logo. I think in the bit like it's all centralized and it's like the shoulder pads are different. It looks better when it's worn, that shirt. I'm gonna be honest, this image doesn't do it justice. Used to run it all the time on FIFA back in the day. Take me back. The only thing that matches is the sponsor. I mean, it's also a white shirt with a Vodafone centralised logo, in my defence. I loved it back in the day. Jack, doing a Pentagon Journeyman save right now. After winning the Asian and African Champions League, where should I go? Up mid-South American side, up a top North American. North America for me. Yeah, and it's a Nike kit as well. Thank you, chat. Chat's wingmanning me here. Just saw the mini clip lost to Hound Dogs in a friendly. The thing is, Hound Dogs are quite good now. I don't want to say it too loudly. Oh, wait, no, Hound Dogs aren't good now. I was thinking of Lions. Mini clip lost to Hound Dogs. Get them in the league. In real life, chat, Woolly Mammoth still plays for Hound Dogs. Hey? The Woolly Mammoth is still... he's not extinct. He's only 26. Bloody hell. Now I feel old. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else here I recognise. The Woolly Mammoth. Oh, it makes me happy. Do you want the Gibraltarian twos get through in Europe? No. Magpies got to the last qualifying round and got... Well, I was going to say they got battered. They lost 2-1. They got battered in the 0-0 that I watched. Right, we got to enter YouTube mode, everyone. Because it's Benfica v Apex. It's the first game of the Champions League. We've got AEK after this and then Ajax. I feel like momentum early on is important. Build up the momentum now, then let's chill. We're on the road, but we did have 10 days of rest. In terms of team news, it's not quite full strength because Antunes is still injured. I mean, who am I going to play? Kim or Antunes when they're both fit? It's quite close, actually. It is quite close. I've got to go for Kim for this game. The rest of the team, though, is just full strength. The new fullbacks are in. Jang did not have the best Champions League goal-scoring campaign last year. I need him to step up this year. If he doesn't perform... I mean, we've got like 4 striking options on off the bench. I think Masad is probably the go-to option. But you know what? It's not going to come to that. He's just going to perform. We need to get the coefficient up. It's not with any help from other teams in Gibraltar. We need to make it past the second round of the Champions League this year, please. The second knockout round is where we've crashed out twice. I want to get further. Okay, they're playing a 4-4-2. So immediately, I'm going to change something here. I'm going to put focus play through the middle and actually ask the team to play wider. So the reason I want to play wider is I want us with our wing-backs or our full-backs on attack and our wide attacking players to stretch their wider players, kind of force them to position themselves a little wider when they don't have the ball. And then we're focusing the play through the middle. I'm basically trying to get a 3-on-2 with my 2 defensive mids and the centre attacking mid against their centre mids. That's kind of basically the logic. It's very, very hard for 2 centre mids to deal with a number 10 in the middle and 2 defensive mids. Granted, they've probably got better quality than us on paper, or at least very comparable. Oh, my word, Kim, that is not a good place to lose the ball. Maria for them brings it out. I love it when you play Football Manager and you try and make intelligent decisions and then you just concede immediately and it just makes you look like a moron. Saw that one coming. I mean, it's a great run by the man who made the run there. It's a great run by the man who... That's a ridiculous run, isn't it? It's a ridiculous run. A proper 4-4-2 and it's done me. That was not great for us. Oh, I'm so sad. It's not a good start to our first game. Like I said, momentum's important. I really back us to beat AEK Athens. But if we lose this game, there's suddenly this pressure where if we lose to AEK... If we lose to AEK, there's suddenly lots of pressure on us. I'm going back to narrow, but I'm still going to try force the play through the middle. I mean, we don't have our old boy, do we? We don't have Cabrera at centre-back. JJ, the Korean, has been forced in. He's not covered himself in glory there. Oh, I'm just in pain. Right, make the tactical changes. Encourage. The fact I can still encourage it 2-0 down and get a positive reaction is a real indicator that the team's rep is in the bin. I mean, they've had 2 shots on target and they've both gone in. I feel like this is not a situation where I have to overreact and panic. Yamada for them. Yamada was the Japanese goalie we looked at one point, who looked quality, and I was annoyed because they signed him for really cheap. Oh, my word. Kalinowski, not there, not now. It's not offside. I don't think it's off. I mean, maybe it's good to get a game like this out of our system early. Oh, it is off. It's off. It's off. Okay, we're so back. I thought that Keita was playing him on. The lead. How good's Maria for them? Well, I can see why he nearly had a hat-trick of assists. Bloody hell. Well, yeah. He's had our pants down. What is there to say? Chat's Ryan F. Did we have a mini F? Are we back? We're back. We're back. Mike, ask your question not in a highlight, and I'll answer it properly. Right now, because we're doing a European game, it goes in a video, so I can't read the chat as much. They've got a short corner. I don't like this. I really don't. That's not a pen. What are we doing? Like, they've not even been good in this game. They've not even been good. Right, NTIA. Save me. Well, he kicked that hard, didn't he? He kicked that hard. I think NDIA there has ducked so he doesn't get decapitated by the football. It hit him on the head. It actually hit him in the face. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. Who said Benfica was easy in the chat? Great question. Throwing a water bottle. What was that? Defence looks stressed. Make a difference. Right, good reactions. Sometimes in life, you just have to say YOLO. That's what I'm doing today. Mossad's coming in. We're playing him at advanced forward. We go with 2 advanced forwards. Kalinowski. Up you go, son. Send him in on attack. Let's just go for it. Screw our goal difference. We're going to try and play it wide. We're going to try and do them on the overlap. I've got to try something completely different in the second half. I say that like they've not torn us open or anything. Okay, well, we've had a shot. Is that our first shot on target? It is. Come on. As much as I want to be annoyed they've had 3 shots and they've all gone in, we've not had a shot of our own, so it's difficult to dispute the fact that we deserve to have a goal or, like, be in this game. I'm basically now trying to match their 4-4-2. I've thrown a bottle. I'm not happy. But we can come back. We've come back from worse. This is the kind of game where we either come back and it's a miracle or they now score 5 goals from 5 shots on target. Now, actually, it's usually 5 goals from 6. That's usually how it works. Well, I didn't want to be in the Champo anyway this year. I'm skipping it. I'm not watching that go in. Fuck it. Let's go very attacking. How good is Alves up top for them? Like, their team is just better than ours. Can we all agree on that? Like, their team is just better. I mean, Barrero's not as good. But, like, Yamada in goal for them. Like, they probably should be beating me 4-0. I'll be honest, they probably should be beating me 4-0. We've got the match momentum, though. At least the XG battle's close. Closer. It's not close. I said 5 goals from 6 shots, didn't I? I'm waiting for it to happen. They'll probably score a rebound here. That's probably how they get their next goal. Is it good to just get one of these games out of your system early? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, I mean, Jang, it's a great finish. Is he off? Don't let him be off. Run away with the ball. They can't give offside from VAR if you steal the ball. It's going to count. Right, we're back in. We are back in. This is not how I wanted to start the first game of the league stage, but it's a great finish. I was so mentally boomed, I forgot I've not really made subs. Can you blame me? Right, you know what? Garang, on you come. Kalinowski, you've been caxon. Collinger, on you come. I mean, the entire team's having a stinker here. Let's bring in you fullbacks. Come on, lads. 3 more in 10 minutes. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, they scored a penalty. So if you take that off the XG, there was like a 1.3 game. I mean, Moreira's just had my pants down, and he the captain. How does he compare? Who's my best creative player? Kalinowski, probably? Yeah, I can see why he's absolutely fucked me. Pardon my French. He didn't even get me a glass of wine before he did it. It's not good. It's not good. We weren't good enough. We got AEK Athens next. That's the saving grace. We'll fix the goal difference in that one, but if we now lose that game, I'm going to cry. I mean, we didn't create enough in the first half, but it wasn't actually... Is it fair to say that wasn't a 4-1 game? Like, I appreciate that sounds like pure cope. That sounds like I'm huffing copium straight from the tank. But I genuinely don't feel like that was... The result there is reflective of actually how that game played out. I'm probably just huffing cope. I accept it, chat. We've got our first game in the league next. It's against Lincoln. Do I play the B team against Lincoln so I'm fully rested for Europe? Maybe I should. I think that could be sensible. I mean, I say it's my rotated team. It's my rotated team, but I keep JJ in the team because I want him to develop as much as possible. Yeah, chat, I'll be honest, goalie wasn't good in the last game. Oh, Garang's injured for 4 to 5 weeks. Whose idea was it to side in? It was mine. It was mine. I'll admit it. I'll take accountability. Have we got mini clip today? We've not got mini clip for a while. It was the first game I checked last stream when the fixtures came out. We don't play them until December. I'll tell you what, Jae-sung is developing. I should set up a South Korean soccer school. How many South Koreans are in my team right now? Do you reckon I have a big fandom in South Korea in this universe? Like, look at it. Their next generation is just in my hands. Also, I've got a sneeze coming. Is it going to go? He's already got a new contract sorted. Will I call it the Soccer School Suwon Academy? I should. I should, yeah. I'm trying to recreate my MFL team. Although, chat, I've got some devastating news. I sold my Suwon team in MFL. I know. I sold my Suwon team. I'm down to 4 clubs in my agency right now, but I am going to be buying an Iron team. So we're funding the new club by selling assets at the moment. The Suwon Academy lasted 1 season. They got battered every game, but they tried. Michael, mate, thank you for the prime. Chat, what time is my last MFL games of the season? Because one of my teams has to draw or win on the final day to get second in the league and get a good playoff spot. And they could still win the league if the team were top bottler. Do you get real money or in-game currency? So when you sell players and clubs on Marketplace, it's real money. So I sold the Suwon team for $72. What time does Sheba's play that? They play at 7:41. If I'm live in 3 hours, chat, we're watching it live. But yeah, I sold the Swan team for $72. And I'll be using that longer term to fund an Iron team. Right, it's time to take on Lincoln. Do I want to give game time to Mino? I kind of do. Let's bring in Mino. Is this my rotated 11 updated? I think it probably is. I should probably save this as a new best 11. Best XI 2. Watching an MFL game live never goes wrong on this channel. It is the biggest game of the season for me. Just landed. How's Europe going? We just lost 4-0 to Benfica in the first game of the league stage. I'm fine. What did I do with my 90-rate goalie in MFL? I've loaned him out for the year. Yes, I loaned him to a team in the second highest division in the game. He's been getting good minutes there. He's not developed in 6 months, but that's not entirely surprising. Well, 6 months. I mean, half the season. It's been less than 2 weeks. But, yeah, he's going to get me a decent little return of MFL. Oh, yeah, it was 4-1 against Benfica. We got a goal back. I've just erased it from my memory. I was too mentally gone at that point. Which, personally, I think is completely acceptable. Right, Mino's the American that I've decided to keep on chat, even though there was some pretty big interest and I wasn't sure about his development. So keep an eye on him. Yeah, I'm nervous for my Chiba Shibas today, chat, because in MFL they are 3 points behind the team that are top and 2 points behind the team in third. But I'm playing the team in third today. And it's very unlikely the team who are top are going to slip up. But the way the playoffs work in MFL, if you finish second in a league, you play a team who finished second in another league, and whoever wins that gets promoted. If you lose that game, you drop down and play the winner of third versus third. If that makes sense. So the two second-place teams from adjacent leagues play each other. The winner goes up. The loser drops down to like the second. Like it's a double elimination playoff if you finish second. That team that drops down then takes on the team that wins the third versus third game of the same two leagues. And then when the loser of the second-place playoff plays the winner of the third-place playoff, whoever wins that game then has to play the team that finished ninth in the division above. But all those extra games mean you need good fitness levels. So finishing second over third is actually really important because it means you only have to win one game to get up, and you can afford to lose one and then win the next two. Whereas if you finish third, you have to win 3 games on the bounce, which is really hard. Midwest K, dude, thank you for the 6 votes. Came in for a pen, I'll take it. You did. Also, it's net free and flee already. It's net free and flee. Chat, I kind of want to watch more. That ended too quickly. How did you downgrade your stadium? I asked the board to expand the existing stadium, which holds 2,400 fans, and they said, sure, we'll add 300 seats, but you've got to move into a ground that holds 1,000 fans for the year. So we're currently at below 50% of our normal capacity, which is a bit crap. You know what, chat? We'll net 4 and shut the door. That's what I'm feeling right now. Had a disappointing finish in MFL, but my 18-year-old got a +3 over the course of the season. That's very good, Aardvark. Oh, Bath scores. What's his rating now, Aardvark? That's very, very promising. If he can keep that rate up for like a number of years, you're chilling. 43. Oh, okay. He's got a way to go. Are you going to keep playing him, or have you considered using the dev center for him? But got a while. Do you have your own stadium now? We don't. We still share with everyone else. We've actually footed the bill with 2 other teams to build a stadium that the whole country can use. Or rather, change the capacity of the stadium. Oh, you've improved your defense. Is going on development. Smart. 4 years. Long game. I like that. I feel like with MFL, there's like some people who will just want to immediately have success, but actually playing it patient and kind of slow building things up is kind of quite fun and rewarding, especially like the progression. You know, defense next year will be 59, 59, 60. Oh, yeah, he's a massive... Yeah, development centre for him is definitely the play. Also, we scored a fourth, chat. Bath got it. Let's leave. Can we get more in the second half? Oh, we can. Mino got his first ever goal. Kim got a hat-trick of assists. But is still unhappy. What a wang. Classy Kim on form. Why does Classy Kim sound like an escort name? I've talked about this on stream years ago, chat. But I've not mentioned it in ages. Because I know someone's going to like, chat, why do you know what an escort name would sound like? When I was at university, I had a flatmate called Dan who studied web design. And we had a side hustle developing websites. And we did like a few of them. And then this escort, and I'm not going to say her name because I don't know if she's still active, but it was 15 years ago now. She was like, yeah, I want a website made. So we made her a website. And then she just referred all her friends. And suddenly we had like 5 escort websites being made on the go. I feel like the fish and chip shop below probably thought it was a bit dodgy when we had all these women in their kind of 30s and 40s turning up at our flats. Matt Blanco, how are you, mate? How are you? Work the space takes a new meaning. True. Didn't get a discount, chat. Just got paid well. Jack was a pimp. Who knew? I mean... Not far removed. I'm probably got closer to being a pimp than most people have in their life. Right, AEK Athens. They got battered in their first game. I think they're the only team above us. Oh, actually, nah, they lost 4-0. We're in 30th. We're doing great. I never knew this is how you met Wok. I don't know. I don't think it is. I can tell you that that's not how I met Wok. Web design people. I like the fact she just hears her name and tunes in. I was discussing it with Wok the other day. I was like, do you not like hear me talking in the room next door? And like my voice gets annoying. She's like, no, not really. I've just learned to tune you out. I'm thinking, well, you know what? On the one hand, slightly offended. On the other, good life skill. I'm pretty sure Wok knows this story, chat. Wok, did you know that story about my university side gig? It was only like a 4-month phase. But when you're a student making like $3,000 off making websites, it was like $6,000 between us. I think we did 6 at 1,000 each. I've been closer to a pimp than most people have been in their life, in quotations. Yeah, I'll admit, that quote out of context, not great. If I lose to AEK Athens, do we just pack up our bag and go home? Well, that's what I'm wondering right now. How are you anyway, Blanco? I've not spoken to you in far too long, mate. Are we well? I like it, chat, when people I've not spoken to in a while just pop up in Twitch chat. It's like, oh, they're still alive. They still think of me. To be fair, Blanco, are you still doing your night shifts? Like, I complain about my lack of sleep. Matt works like a crazy job night shift-wise, and I could not do that. Like, I don't know how people do like a week on night shifts and then like a week off. Like, I know my sister's boyfriend was doing it recently, and I just can't imagine. Because it's like you have a week of doing night shifts, then you have to try and, like, adjust to a normalish schedule. Just so that you, can, like, do stuff with your week where you're not nocturnal. Not for me. I think you've got to be built a certain way, and I'm not built that way. Who's the highest non-earning Apex player in Gibraltar? Good question. I think it will probably be a Magpies player. Shall we have a peek, chat? Shall we have a peek? 1,300, 1,700. Yeah, 1,700. Which is actually one of my players on loan. Although they've got M-Bomb on that much too. And then Man62 have Williams, who's another one of my former players. Here in Matt's name, is there any chance the Streamer Showdown returns? I think the plan is, if draft mode is in FM26, to do something. I know there were lots of plans afoot for FM25, like Matt, different Matt, not Matt Blanco, but Nerdphonic Matt. He actually went to loads of people's houses. Like, we actually had a lineup for the first FM25 Streamer Showdown, and he recorded a lot of video stuff at people's houses. But then, no, it's down again. It's down. YouTube, are you here? When YouTube's writing F, you know it's a bad day. YouTube! YouTube, you'll come back sooner, please. We're back. Boggy says we're back. Why would anyone lie on the internet? Twitch didn't like the idea of the Streamer Showdown. True. It's really weird, chat. I don't know what the issue with the internet is. Like, I've tried so many different things. Like, I don't think it's my internet disconnecting, because I've got my internet monitor, you know, I've got my internet connection monitor Chrome plugin, and it's saying I've not had a disconnect in 7 days. I wonder if I need to update Streamlabs, OBS. I wonder if it's some weird OBS issue that actually got fixed. It was just an issue on the version I was on. I saw I heard him talk about FM25 and brought down the whole stream. Chat, we're not allowed to discuss it anymore. I have faith the dog will fix it. Let's hope so. I'm well excited to get the dog, chat. I was trying to float to the idea to walk. We're going to get like a puppy sling. Does anyone have any experience with puppy slings? Like for taking a dog out on a walk, like when they're a puppy and they can't really be out, but you still want to just show them the world. But I want to stream and sit with the dog like attached to me, like a dog dad. But Wok was like, all the lights will be shining at it. And she does raise a great point. The dog will be trying to sleep and there'll just be massive USB lights pointing at them. But I'd quite like to get the dog used to being in my room when I'm recording and me talking without reacting. Because then I can just have the dog with me when I'm streaming and stuff, and that'd be fun. Oh, okay, right. AEK Athens anyway. What are they playing? Dickheads, they're playing a free back. I guess we are busting. I'm just going to play Kim at left mid and let him learn the position. Can Valencia play right wing? No. Oh, Valencia really ruins this plan. I guess I drop Valencia for Marco and then play in Dong. I think that is the attacking lineup for me. Although, why have Lemmer and Doyle flipped? When did that happen? If we don't beat AEK Athens, like, we're not making it to the Champions League knockouts, and I've made my peace with the world. Let's see how we go. Watch the player 4-4-2 now. True. You want to keep a dog indoors until all the inoculations are done. There's some scary stuff like that. I think the thing is, I wouldn't let other people touch the dog until it's fully vaccinated. But I think going out for a walk in like an open park and an open field and just walking to the end of the road and get it comfortable with the idea that there is big, scary, loud moving cars. I don't think there's any harm in that at all. I have your skin. How do I get to the trading screen to praise players? You go trading, individual. And then they're all here. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. If the Rat Buster doesn't work here, do we just accept the Rat Buster is dead? The thing is, I know it does work. It's just it's not the system I built the team to fit. So Kim is playing massively out of position here. We're going to play Kim out of position, but he needs to learn to play left mid. Flo, I don't. Oh, the roof. Flo, I don't really understand. When I'm taking the dog out, I'm not talking about walking them on the ground. They will be in a puppy harness attached to me, like a pouch, like a kangaroo. I appreciate you mean well, but it's misguided. Tunkara, corner, crosses it in. Keita. That's the breakthrough we needed early on. That's what we needed. That's, you know what? That settles the nerves. It annoys me that there's a goal, a stand behind the goal at this temporary ground, and we don't use it. Although I guess it's because it's standing, isn't it? I guess it's because it's standing. We're not actually allowed to sell seats there. Does the Champions League have rules against standing? Probably. But maybe that ground just doesn't fulfill the regs. The roof's not safe. Lemma. Where are we going? Lemma. Entong. Okay, the Rat Buster has busted them. We've cracked the nut. We're going to fix our goal difference. We are going to fix our goal difference. JJ. Lemma. I mean, Lemma looks good at left back, right back. I know where my fullback's playing. He looks good, the Andorran. I do feel like everything he does, though, I do look for it through like a weird lens of he's from Andorra. Does anyone else have players from like smaller nations or like just unusual nations where anything you do, you think, well, they're great, but there's definitely a bias there and you're aware of it? I say that. Nothing's happened in 20 minutes. Yeah, Wok's right, chat. I just want to get all the cute girls at the park with a puppy. She can wear it too and attract cute girls. That's fine with me. Who doesn't want to walk around with a puppy attached to them? Collinger, Tunkara, and Dog. Oh, it's gone through to Jang. Finish it. Finish it. I don't know how that got through there. No idea. And on a postcard. Conhow. Thank you for the 4 months tier 1, buddy. Perfect timing on the sub. Who actually played the pass here? Was it Tunkara? Did he mean it? Did Ndong dodge that? He like moonwalked out the way. You know what? We're 3-0 up. Let's not risk injuries here. Mossad, on you come. I'm still waiting for Mossad to do something for us. He's not yet done anything. A Primus Hoki. I always feel like I say your name differently. Is it a Primus Hoki? Is it a Primus Shocky? We'll never know. Thank you for the 7, though, dude. I appreciate it. Take my monthly sub, you goat, you. Oh, stop it. I appreciate it. That was far too enthusiastic. Right, Lemma, back post, headed away. Have I mentioned what breed it? We're getting a mini Schnauzer, chat. Ball in, headed away. Right, Lemma, keep this alive. Do it again, Lemma. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. It's all on Lemma. Ignore Kalinowski's in the corner thinking, I've done the best pass ever. Come on. Now, is this confirmation that the Rat Buster does actually work? Thing is, I feel like the Rat Buster works well against weak teams that are weaker than you that play the 3 at the back. Which is often the most common teams you play against, right? I do feel like sometimes against teams that are maybe good with the ball and want to have the ball whilst playing this tactic, it's not as effective. I'm going to make changes here. Jang's coming off. I'm going to bring in Kalantari, In case you don't know, Kalantari, he's a big, intelligent bloke. That's why we've signed him. Big and intelligent. Tunkara off for Sai. You know what? Koss on at left back. Let's just give the kid some game time. Is Ratim Ratbuster an acronym? Don't know what I was trying to say originally there. Are we just calling bus parkers rats? It is the latter, but if someone wants to come up with an acronym, really awful tactics. Really awful tactics, Buster. The Rat Buster. Anyone who uses a 3 at the back with 2 defensive mids. Rat. It could just stand for really effective tactic. Although, would it be affective or effective? I'm a native speaker. I still get confused between affected and affected. Please tell me I'm not the only one. In fact, even when I say the two aloud normally, I kind of try and come up with a hybrid pronunciation in the middle so that both sides think I'm right. Oh my word. What have you just done, Mirko Koss? What has he just done from left back? Please tell me I'm not the only person on planet Earth who gets scared between affective and effective. I never quite know which I'm meant to use. Never was taught it. That's a ridiculous goal. It's 5-0. We're bloody brilliant. Affect is a verb. Affect is a noun. Yeah, but I won't remember that. It's like Slovenia and Slovakia. I forget which is which. Please tell me I'm not the only one. If we have any Slovakian or Slovenian viewers, I don't mean any offence, but look, you are next to each other on a map just about. Like, you should have had more distinct names. And I'm sorry. Alright, fix the goal difference more, please. Okay, what a finish by Kalantari. Does that have an XG of 1? Is that as close to an XG as 1 as you're ever going to get? What do you reckon, chat? XG of 1? I mean, if he misses that, can you imagine? I don't know what I would have done. Cried a lot. Like a macho, manly bloke. Effective equals good, successful, etc. Effective equals related to your mood and feelings. But the thing is, I'll forget which is relating to which. I only know my lefts and rights, chat, because I have to put my hands out and my left hand has an L when I do this. Just to be clear, I do know my lefts and rights. But when I was little, that was the secret. Well, good news, we fixed our goal difference. Bring LL on. I actually forgot to put him on the bench for this game. Otherwise, I would have done. Marco! Oh, it's saved. Chat, Walker's made the TikTok account. Woof the space. There you go. If you want to follow Woof the space. I feel like you've had to get that registered because you were scared someone else was going to steal it before you could get it. Kalantari, Kim, Masad. Yay us. Kalantari. I think he would have been offside if he pulled off initially. Kim, Masad scored. It's a great day. Jova Purcell subs as well. It's an even better day, mate. Thank you so much for the 22. Oh, there's a kickoff highlight. More! Woof the space is quite good for keeping it with, like, the WTS branding, isn't it? That's definitely what Wox thought about. You're not doing net 6 and chill. We don't do that in the Champo. In the Champo, we're above net 6ing and chill. Young T-Tail, mate, thank you for gifting a sub to George. George WK92. I thought that was going to be George W. Bush for a second watching the stream. You are now a sub, my friend. Welcome on in. Kim nearly scored. Walk the space. Oh, is walk the space better than woof the space? Walk's now busy trying to get that username. Get them all just in case we change our mind. What, should we show a puppy picture on stream? Shall I show? Do you want chat? Do you want to see the dog? I don't have it saved. I have to quickly. I'll send myself it on Discord and then I can open it up. Who wants dog? I'm very excited, chat, about the dog. I don't know if you can tell. I have to send it to myself. How many? Does anyone else, like on Facebook or other places, just have a chat where they message themselves stuff? Like, please tell me I'm not the only one. How do I get this quickly off my phone? Oh my god, he's so cute. I love him. Chat, I'm going to protect him with my life. His nickname is Burrito because he's a fat boy. I'll be honest, he's the fatty of the litter. Right, chat, are you ready? I can't promise you it won't be cuteness overload. Just so you all know. I don't want to mess. I hope this image when I flash it up just works correctly. One sec. Are you ready, chat? He's not that fat. I'm sorry, my little burrito. There you go. Look at his little face. Look at it. Chat. I have to wait more than 4 weeks for this. He's a distinguished gentleman. Dog. Morindor, thank you for the 12 gifted. That's very, very kind of you. He looks 8 weeks old and 8 years old at the same time. He's only 4 weeks old, chat. He's only 4 weeks old, but he's bigger than everyone else. The breeder, I say breeder, it's the woman's first litter of puppies. They've been calling him Trojan. I'm like, you know what? I could see why you'd call him that. He's an absolute unit. He's a big boy. That dog's 5-star potential. Let's hope I train him well. It's on me and Wok. He's been eating Greeks. True. I'm going to sit down with him and explain. I'm going to get him a little Trojan horse to wheel him around the house in. What could go wrong? Right, let's switch out the B team here for Man 62. Call him Pavlidis. I don't think so. He does have a name, chat. I will slip up and say it at some point, but we'll try and... I want to try and leave the name as a surprise for when he makes his stream debut. But he was the biggest in his litter, and he is like a bit of a burrito. He's got a bit of Michelin Man energy about him, bless him. It better be Cliff or we riot. Oh no, chat. Gibraltar Apex set a record attendance low. I think that's a sellout. 700 fans for a Champions League proper game. Is that because the stadium we're playing in has 300 standing? Yeah. Oh my word. It's not great, is it? Are you trying to get a pet food company to sponsor you? If there's pet food companies out there, please contact me. Someone raises a great point, chat. The record low there is less than half the previous record low, which was also set by us. Yeah, Wok and I are very excited for getting the dog, chat, as you can perhaps understand. Cabrera's not... actually, the season's only just started. He's still not playing very much for Newcastle. Mino set to play for the under-21s. Yeah, I've got him set to play 23 minutes, although he... Wait. Oh, I just realised. I was like, why are the players not in the right spots? If I now pick it, does it fix it? There we go. That's better. Yeah, Mino set to play for the youth team as well. Oh, I have to pick the squad. Who's not available? Alassane. Oh, he signed for Lincoln and got injured. Oh, no. Anyway. Why does Woost have a plus? What does it mean? Is it coming back? Oh, coming back from injury. He's playing. Right, remove unavailable players. Chat, we need to add someone. But there's a few new players, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Dragic needs to be called up. Uribe and Salmon are dropped. And then we need to get Berry in, don't we? Who was it? It was Berry and Zeffirino. What would that leave my current team looking like right now? They want me to drop so many players. Who do you want me to call up instead? I mean, Alistair Young, I could drop if there's someone else who makes sense. Wait, does Scanlon want to play for us now? Oh, he's out for 2 to 4 months. Oh, no. Anyway. Should we chat to Angel and Newdale? Nah, they're not joining. They're not joining. Oh, that's annoying. Williams has got a really high star rating, but he's actually not very good. I think we'll call up. You know what? We'll call up Goodman. Because I dropped him from the national team because he wasn't playing for Apex. But now he's playing for Magpies. That's my team, chat. We're chilling. I really don't think this Williams guy's very good. Like, there's just way better options out there. Wait, what games have we got when here in our schedule? Oh, we play 4 international games in a row. Is that a thing? 4 international games in one break. Bloody hell. Buckle up, chat. Oh yeah, who complained about not being called up last time? I think it was Mason Groves. Did I call up Groves? I don't think I did. Mason Groves. He's not that good, to be honest. Also, I didn't save after that last game, did I? Let's save. What position is the league now in the rankings? Good question. What position is the league now in the rankings? 37th. I know it's behind my head. 37th. It's still... We've just gone ahead of League One. That's sad. That feels sad to say aloud, if I'm being honest. Right, Man 62. Then it's time for an international adventure. I want to keep playing Kalinowski. Give him all the game time we can. Does Jiang want to join me yet? Probably not. I'll make the offer now and then deal with it after the game when he tells me he's not interested. Oh, I'm so excited to get the dog, chat. But it's a long wait. I told Wok months ago when we first, well, it was beyond months ago when we first started talking about get dogs, but I was like, you are probably just going to have to get the dog without telling me, because otherwise I will get too excited and just, it will consume me for weeks. And we didn't do that, and in retrospect, maybe we should have done. Save suggestions, Red Star in Serbia. There's your suggestion. Now that you're getting a dog, does that mean the Wok has to give you something for Father's Day? I'll let her off this year, but next year I will be expecting stuff. True. Good thinking. When's Mother's Day? I should have got the dog after Mother's Day. It's already happened this year, I think. Prediction for the Conference League final. I feel like Chelsea win it. I kind of want Chelsea to win it in a weird way. It might have something to do with the fact that I've got the Adara Bayoyo. Is it the Adara? No, it's not the... Chat, who was the road to the final Ultimate Team card that Chelsea had that was in the season pass? It is Adara Bayoyo. I want them to win so he gets the upgrade. It is Tossin. I always get confused, right? Because does he still go... Does he go by Tossin now? Is that what you're meant to call him? I think he changed his shirt name because Adara Bayo was like a family name, and yeah, it doesn't really matter the politics of it. But I think he wanted to be called Tossin. But in Ultimate Team, it does still say Adara Bayo on his card. What card does George have? He had just a Dream Chasers card, I think. Will there be an MFL channel coming soon? I have actually got an MFL channel made. The new MFL season starts, that's a pen, starts in very, very soon. Chat, I should say, I know I've talked about MFL a lot lately. If you've been on the fence about it, now is the best time to start playing because the new season will be starting. In 2 weeks. Like, pre-season starts basically tomorrow. First games of the season are on the 11th of June. I'm looking at the calendar now, and the transfer window opens next week. People start getting reward packs on Thursday as well. So yeah, if you were thinking about getting into MFL, you've been putting it off. It's actually now is the best time to do it. I'll stick my link in the chat. I've not done this in ages, so if people haven't had the link in a while, or if you're not sure what MFL is, I'll probably be showing it a little bit later, because I think I'm going to do my last game of the season for Shiba Chibas to end the stream. So I'll stick the link there if you want to use that affiliate link. When you buy, well, what it works out as your first club pack, you basically get a free common player. Juan has missed a few really easy chances since I had him. I don't know if I should be concerned or not. I think it's fine. Oh, Savino scores. We're chilling. Good news on the new channel. Will it be a weekly series kind of thing? Yeah, I think every Monday I'll basically do like an update on my MFL team. It'll probably be something where I record it on a Sunday night or on Monday and kind of just recap the week with my agency and kind of what's been going on. Wrong button, Jack. We want that button. Net free, flee. Dab on man 62. I actually didn't win that convincingly in the end. Our offer for Jang was accepted. He doesn't want to join us. Is there any world where I can sign him? He's so good, chat. He's so good. I should also say, if you've signed up for MFL and you're not on the Work the Space Discord server, like one of the most active channels is the MFL channel. There's lots of people kind of chatting strategies and stuff in there and kind of, you know, just general MFL stuff. Even if you've just got questions about the game and you're not sure if it's for you, Like, there's people there who will be able to answer questions you might have about the game. And for people who are like, what's Blood waffling on about? Imagine Football Manager meets Ultimate Team, but all the players and clubs are like worth an actual monetary value. Like the players and clubs are the economy, and unlike Ultimate Team where you trade them for coins and have untradeable, players and stuff, the way the game works is essentially everything has a monetary value, could be sold and traded with other users. And you can kind of loan out players and then get a share of their in-game rewards, which you can then use to buy new packs and new players. On the subject of the Discord, I have to give a shout to Jamie. Oh, mate, Jamie is the GOAT. Jamie has his own little Discord role, and he's better at answering questions on the Discord server that are directed at me than I am. Like, Jamie is a machine. I wish Marco was improving more. And look, you mentioned Jamie, and he just appears in the chat. He just appears. Told you, chat, he's more active than me. If I ever get a personal assistant, JB, I don't know when I'd need a personal assistant. If I do, it's not going to work. You will be my PA. God, I sound like Lord Sugar on The Apprentice. You will be my apprentice. I can rest players like Bath before the international break at club level, and then the rest of for the national team. It's 200 IQ. I was actually against one of your loaned out players the other day. Oh, Alex, you were against Dinker. Mate, Dinker's dirty, isn't he? How did he do against you, my little Dinker, Alex? I should explain, Dinker is a player in MFL. He's like a 62 or 63 rated midfielder, but if you play him up front, he's like 74 rated. My little Dinker. I never copped Jammers on loan. Yeah, he's been on loan for 2 years. I did pay £6 million to loan him, but it's probably been worth it. Who's ready for some national team football chat? I think I am. Got Austria in 2 days. The board want to extend my contract. Yeah, let's do that. That's a fantastic idea. Am I getting a wage rise? Place your bets. £30. Wait, how much am I on at the moment? 1 sec. How much am I currently on? It's not a rise. False a lot. Right. I want 35. £35. Get in there. The annual pay rise clause doesn't actually work because it would need to be above 15%, because Football Manager deals in integers of £5. And negotiating anything more than 10% is very, very difficult. That was at Apex extended my contract. The board are delighted. Well, that's good, isn't it? I love my £35 a week. Jang is actually listed as our key player, and Túnez is listed as our hot prospect. Well unlucky he got injured immediately. Chat, £5 extra a week. That's like a meal deal. How much am I getting paid for the Gibraltar job? How do I see what I'm earning for the Gibraltar job? I actually don't know. Does anyone know? An extra pint. We got not an extra pint here. £5 for a pint in Gibraltar. I wish. I actually don't know how much a pint in Gibraltar is. Was it 1,600 or 1,500? It's a decent chunk of money. Why did he didn't get quite just 2 shots from him and had their team's only shots on target? I'm looking forward to using him next year, Alex, in Ice. I think he's going to be very, very good. I think my plan is to use him and some other low-rated players that have out-of-position ratings in one team, so that in the cup they play against a slightly weaker team. Does that make me a bad person? Maybe slightly. Marco just said he was happy at the club again, so I think I should offer him a new contract while I can. No release clause. Big. Love that from you, Marco. You know what, Marco? Optional 3-year deal. I want 9 grand. 9.5. Call it 10. That'll do me. Okay, here's the news, chat. Berry is making his debut for the Gibraltar national team. Look at that. Massive. And Zeffirino is also making his debut for the national team. 2 of the Apex alumni coming through. I say that, they're both still at the club. They won't be at the end of this year. It's actually quite a good 11. Our issue is in goal. Eduardo Hernandez is our goalie. I really don't rate him. But if we somehow beat Austria here, I don't want to say it too loudly, we have a chance. We have a chance. But we're probably going to lose and end up 4th. So, away from home, we go out there and we play the same tactic that we play at Apex. If people are wondering by the way, about that, I think the 4-2-3-1 is just quite an easy formation to fit players into. But also, because it's the same instructions, I get good tactical familiarity off all the former Apex players. They've played the system before. So we've got 4 international games in this one break, by the way. There's 4 games in the space of 2 weeks. The last game is against France. I will play the Best of B teams there. The first 3 games are the ones that matter. They're playing a diamond formation. So, focus, play wide, pass into space, and play wider. If you're wondering why I've not got the look for overlap on, I don't want the players to hold up the ball to get... That's not far wide. I don't want the players to hold up the ball waiting for overlaps. Like, the fullbacks on attack will get forward and naturally overlap, but kind of looks for overlap is about encouraging players to dwell on the ball to allow those runs to happen. We're going to be looking to hit them on the counter when we can. They've got a near post corner. I'm so sad. Andy, thank you for the 13 of all the content. Time for the hours you put in, mate. The pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much, though. That's very, very kind of you. Wanna whips it in. Kameri nods it in. It's not the best start to the game, is it? Would a functioning Gibraltarian keeper have saved it? Maybe. Right, encourage the players. We might be down. We're not out. Oh, Berry's got an injury on his debut. I mean, I always knew this was going to happen. Who do I bring in? I think I move Richards into the middle, move Cliff wide, and then sub in Wooster. Wooster's coming back from injury, but he is the best option I have here. Oh, that's so annoying. Can we look at Berry's injury history? Do you want to make me cross? Because that will make me cross looking at it. I'll look at it after the game. Remind me. It's bad. That's all you need to know. It's bad. Oh my gosh. What an awful goal to concede. What is that? What is... I'm fine. I just feel sad and empty, chat. Chat, I just feel sad and empty. One awful goal. I'm going to look at Berry's injury history now because it can't make me more sad. Look at that. Imagine how good he'd be. Imagine how good he'd be if he wasn't injured all the time. He's only 23. Oh, okay. Right, well, it's 2-0 to Austria. That's probably as the game should go. If you're going to look at even strength. We do not have the same quality as them. Oh my, what are you doing, Dragic? What are you doing, you absolute cockwomble? It's one of the worst clearances I've ever seen. If that goes in, I might just cry. How are the young goalies going? I signed one of the Danish goalies, Tony. He's developing okay. Little way away from the first team, sadly. But he's getting lots of youth team football. And I have trimmed down my youth goalie kind of setup. All right. Zeffirino off. Mason on. Lopez on. Andre's a bit tired. I'm kind of now thinking rotate the team ahead of the next game. Rest up players. Except we're going to lose this one and aim for third. Am I right in thinking with the expanded Euros chat, some third place teams make it through? I don't want that to be our route in, but I feel like beating Austria and France is tough. We drew against Ireland at home, but we'll need to beat them on the road, you'd imagine, to have a chance. What's Savino's personality these days? I think it's still low self... Is it low self-belief now instead of spineless? It's not improved. If we get one goal back, do I start to believe? Lopez. How's he headed it straight at the keeper? How's he headed it straight at the keeper? I'm so upset. Big potatoes, mate. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that, dude. Follow. Subson just says, love your content, mate. Appreciate you. Hopefully you caught today's video. If you did, no spoilers in the chat. But today's episode was fun. And a bit traumatic. If you haven't seen the Journeyman video, go watch it now. They've got a goal. It's over. It's over. I'm not watching the replay. I've already made subs and accepted it's over. It's fine. I'll watch a score recorder now. At least we're creating stuff. Like, that's a great goal. Please don't tell me it's offside. It's a great goal. It should never be off. That's correct, Warmlock. Yeah, TV camera and then sideline on replays. Hidden title, mate. Thank you for the 19 months of the project. Says, nice. I'm going to choose to believe that was in response to this goal here. This was a nice goal. It was a delightful goal. Which save did I have Kamerian? I think it was one of my saves in Germany. I think it might have been the... It's either Union Berlin or Dortmund, I think. Hey, Nikos, how you doing? It's been a week of VODs to finally catch up live. Good to be back. Looking forward to dog cam. Oh my, please don't tell me that's a red card. Chat, there is going to be a dog cam setup. I don't know the exact setup yet, but I'm going to get a webcam downstairs when we get the puppy. And you'll be able to redeem the dog cam. We'll just swap out my face for the dog. I'm so excited about the puppy, chat. I know I'm a grown bloke in my 30s. But let me be excited. Thing is, it's like over 4 weeks away. I've got to get it together. Who was the goal scorer? Addy got the goal for them. Be excited about poop and potty train. That stuff doesn't really bother me, I'll be honest. It will mean, chat, when I'm streaming every hour on the hour, I might have to just head out for 5 minutes to go take the dog to do its business. But I'm looking forward to that stuff. I think with a dog, it's so rewarding raising them. Well, we got battered in that game, and I think Barry's out for the rest of the international break. We've got Luxembourg next. We have to beat Luxembourg. We have to beat Luxembourg. We have to. It's as simple as that. Wish me luck with space. I'm starting my grassroots leader certificate tomorrow as I go from football manager to beginning my journey as a football manager. It's crazy where our love for this game can take us. Mate, good luck with it. That sounds fun. When you're managing Lille in 10 years, don't forget about me. Make sure you use your Twitch Prime sub. Hey, Reese, I'm sorry about your accident, but welcome. I hope you're well. Or well enough. What are the odds for Gibraltar qualifying for the Euros? 2%. Not high. We got a group where the first, second, and third teams are all really, really highly rated. It was kind of unfortunate. Excuse me. Darren Wolfgram improving like this is a promising sign. He's 16 and we've picked him up. I did tell him he was a star player. At what point do we try lowering his playing time? How about now? I feel like he shouldn't complain here, even though I lied to him and told him he was a key player. Okay, he didn't cry. Good. Can I do that with the other 16-year-olds that I signed, like Veloso? No. Veloso's like, you dare lower my playing time, I will kill you. Okay, mate, you're a star player. You little diva. What about Lopez? Lopez is only on Impact sub. Okay, well, a breakthrough prospect. What's the national ranking? I think we're in the 150s now. I think we went up when other teams were playing and we weren't. How do I get to the Gibraltar overview screen, chat? Oh, there we go. 158th. It's the highest we've ever been. Okay. Luxembourg. I don't love all these injuries and stuff, but I actually think our depth is kind of good enough to deal with this now. Which maybe I wouldn't have said a year ago. Wonder if I should be training Zeffirino to play centre attacking mid. That's a bit late to decide that now. I'm going to make a copy. I'm actually going to go for 2 strikers against Luxembourg. I think 2 strikers against Luxembourg is probably the play. Mason can't do centre attack in mid. No. Sadly not. It would be very convenient, wouldn't it? Our team isn't actually that bad here, I don't think. How many of these guys spawn in Gibraltar? Almost 0. I don't think any did. They're all just ringers. We'll give Maradona the game. I feel like my rotated team should be able to beat Luxembourg, and then the game after this, we've got Ireland, which is must win. I'm taking a bit of a gamble here by playing a semi-rotated team. But I think I've just got to go for it. To have a chance of finishing third. I mean, Luxembourg, we should just beat, I'd like to think, at home. even with the B team. They are playing a really defensive shape with the 3 centre-backs. So I actually like the fact we're not going with a lone striker against them. It works out quite well. Where you going, Maradona? Where you going? Side netting is where he's going. Ben Johnson come back to West Ham. Very good. Yeah, so someone in the chat called Ben Johnson asking questions. Whatever happened to Ben Johnson, the fullback? Where is he now? See, at Ipswich. What is that? Chat, did you just see that? Have you ever seen a highlight like this in Football Manager? Oh, it was so close to going in. If that goes in, it's the goal of the save game. Why did he try it? That was almost unreal. I don't know what I would have done. I might have actually just walked out. That might have been a just leave the stream running and just head off after this game. I've never even seen an attempted shot like that. I assume that normally they're not shown as key highlights and they happen once in a blue moon. I've not seen one of those go in, and I've played many thousands of this game at this point. Oh, Cliff. We love him. Have I seen the Ter Stegen video where a fan compiled his mistakes going on for 1 hour, 23 minutes and no dupes? I didn't. I feel like goalies are so unfortunate when it comes to their mistakes. Because I do feel like when a goalie makes a mistake, it's so much more noticeable because often it will lead to a goal or to some pressure. Whereas like a striker can fuck up a dribble and no one bats an eyelid. First time watching live, quite chuffed. Welcome on in, Yummy Bitto. I hope I said your name correctly. Welcome to the stream. I will say for new stream watchers, when the stream goes down, just panic for like a minute and then it will come back. And you get 3 emails. Every time the stream goes down, you get a new email when it goes back up. I don't know if that's a good marketing ploy or not, but that's how I'm going to sell the stream going down occasionally. Do I need to be nervous? Stream down is one of the common highlights of this save. Exactly. It's the reason people watch is for the free emails. That and the doggo talk. Should we look at the dog again, chat? Should we just flash up the puppy that's coming in like a month? Should we have a look? Look at him! Right, okay, chat. Hold yourself together. You're a grown man. You're a grown man broadcasting to hundreds of people. You can't show weakness by looking at a puppy. Everything's fine. We're winning 1-0. They've had one shot. All right, get another goal so I can enjoy this game, please. Did I make a stream deck button for the puppy? No, that's me toggling it myself in OBS. But I could make it a button. Why do people say free at the back tactics don't work in this game? I don't know who's telling you that, but they're a moron. They definitely can work. Who does Andre the Giant now play for? Great question. He plays, is it Ten Hag? Or Den Haag? Ten Hag! He plays for Den Haag in the 2nd division. Imagine if Den Haag were managed by Ten Hag. That would be good, wouldn't it? That really should be a thing. There'll be a wasted opportunity if that never happens. Someone needs to make their badge just modified with Ten Hag's face on it instead. I was so happy we got a goal ahead, well, an extra goal ahead, and then they instantly score. Also, I've got this, chat. Do you know what this is? This is one of those things that you put in a packet of crisps to seal them. But this one, I'll be honest, it's sat on my desk and I've used it as a nunchuck and the bit's now kind of bent so much that it doesn't lock shut anymore. It's like my stress fidget thing. It's like a non-damaging nunchuck. I can't hurt myself with it, which I think is probably a good safety feature. If Den Bosch is managed by Peter Bosch. Exactly! And did I see Ten Hag to Leverkusen? I did. I mean, all I'm saying is he's better than Amarin. That's bait. It's bait. They've scored. I deserve that. I deserve that. It's 2-2. Right, let's make changes. Wooster off. Goodman on. Lopez on. Fitzgerald off for the Bath. Shit. It's 2-2 against Luxembourg. Someone should start chanting, am I Amarin in disguise? I'm not playing a three at the back, so no, not. I know who says that three of the fat back formations don't work in Football Manager. Ruben Amarin. He says they don't work in the Premier League too. On the FM Reddit, they're convinced that 90% of tactics are useless in this game. So your issue there is paying attention to Reddit. I love the people of Reddit. I am one of the people of Reddit. There's certain like things that you see parroted, and it's not just the Football Manager subreddit. There's weird things that get parroted so much, like in a weird echo chamber. I think everyone just believes it to be true. Right, there's 10 minutes after. How is this 2-2? And Luxembourg behind us in the world rankings. Oh, they're like 100th, so this is still good for us. I mean, it's not good enough. I want to win. Imagine if they come back from 2 goals down to win 3-2. Dutch oven, what a header. This is a Cliff Garcia moment, chat. I've just got this feeling, and I don't know why. Cliff Garcia is going to be the man to get us the goal there. Like, it's just a Cliff moment. I can feel it. Where's Cliff? I shouldn't have thrown that. I shouldn't. I'm gonna forgot there's a glass on my table. We'll just put that down. Said it was safe. Nearly smashed a glass on my desk. Everything's fine. Oh, Bath, you dingus. 5 minutes. Need a dream. Need a miracle. It's not happening. I mean, oh, unless Cliff Garcia. Bath! Come on! Come on! Cliff! I told you! It's always Cliff Garcia! Come off the man. Come with Cliff to Bath. It's like we're rewinding the clock. Suck it, Luxembourg. God, we deserve that as well. We absolutely deserve to win that game. Devin Bath. Oh, I love him. He's 26 already. They grow up so fast. He's in his 9th year at Apex. Get the testimony already. Magstong! Great username. Thank you for the 3 months, mate. Come on. Come on. Your boys took one hell of a beat in Luxembourg. Wait, did Ireland... Ireland just beat France. Well, that ruins everything. Ireland, you were not meant to win 2-0 against France. Oh, that's not good. Surprise package. I mean, it's still good for us. We're still doing fine. I've got 4 days till we take on Ireland. Oh, no. Okay, well, 3 members of the defence are suspended. We've got Ireland and then France. We'll just win both of these. I'll chat. New highest world rankings. Come on. France are double agents and paying Ireland back for what Henri did. That kind of... The Henri handball is what makes me get my blood boil when mistakes are made in football. I don't know if anyone else... I know some people agree with this line of thinking. One of the things that fucks me off more than anything, chat. Sorry I'm going on a rant. I'm sorry for this. But when there's a referee mistake and then someone with a straight face will say, "Oh, I'll even out over the season," it doesn't fucking work like that, does it? If there's 50-50 odds on a decision going one way or another, or if there's a 50-50 chance of something happening, and you had 20 people like play the 50-50 thing, it doesn't even out over a season. That's not how it works. That's literally not how statistics work. Like, there's no way that Henry handballing the ball there can ever even out for Ireland. Like, that's not how it works. So whenever there's like mistakes made by a referee and you'll see people, and pundits say it to that, well, it'll even out over the season. It doesn't fucking work like that, you imbeciles. To be fair, didn't hear anyone say about the Aston Villa one at Old Trafford at the weekend. So maybe I just didn't watch the right broadcasts or the wrong broadcasts. In Jack, in my save game where I'm going through and winning all the leagues, Scotland win the 2026 World Cup. The game's realistic. That's how statistics work. Not over the biggest sample size. Over a huge sample size, yes. Over 38 games, no. I hate this idea. It will leave it out. No, it doesn't. Literally not how it works. Villa need to stop crying. The Rodgers was absolutely a foul. I don't agree, Urso, but I don't think it was absolutely a foul. I think it's the kind of thing where Villa fans would feel less aggrieved if the referee didn't blow his whistle. And then at least VAR reviews it. If I'm a Villa fan, I'm annoyed about it. But I'm not even annoyed about it because like it was or wasn't a foul. I'm annoyed about it because the referee didn't do his job properly by blowing the whistle early. Right. Minor situation here. All my centre-backs are suspended. So Dutch Oven is playing centre-back in a must-win game against Ireland. What could go wrong? Our bench is a bit empty for this game. I feel like I want to play Berry. You know what? I'm playing Berry. In Berry, we trust. Yeah, he gets injured all the time. He's going to stay fit this one. If we win against Ireland away, we could still get out the group. If we lose this, we're not getting third. And I accept it and I cry. If Berry gets injured immediately, I will have a cry. Right, let's do this. Gibraltar v Ireland. Has this game ever happened in real life? I feel like Gibraltar probably haven't played that many of the teams in UEFA yet. I say that. They've now been a UEFA member for a while. Also, we're getting it on the counter. What is this? What is this? Everything's fine. You're doing great, lads. Encourage them. 3 minutes in. They've hit the crossbar, but we'll encourage our boys. I wonder what nations Gibraltar haven't played. If they've played Ireland many times. There must be some countries that just never meant... I mean, obviously, they can never play Spain. I always wonder about that, right? So, like, there's certain nations where, like, the teams can't be drawn against each other. What was if they both make it to a final? Do they just then have to play? Like, has that ever happened? I can't think of other examples of, like, the UEFA, not banned fixtures, but, like, what's the... Like, where they, like, basically, it can't be drawn... I'm assuming that some of those games have had to happen before. Okay, that's a great save by Hernandez. I think it was off target. Why is it can't be drawn? There is a very steeped history between Gibraltar and Spain that we won't delve into today. But some reading for you to do in your own time. 6 matches against Ireland. The aggregate score's 21-0. They'll score eventually, and I'll celebrate it with them. Oh my God, Hernandez is actually keeping us in it. Hernandez is actually keeping us in it. How are we still in this? Chat, we're 25 minutes in. They've got an XG of 1.4. How long do we survive? I'm weighing up taking off one of my attackers and bringing on... I was going to say bring on another centre-back. I don't have another centre-back, do I? I was thinking about going to a free at the back and becoming the rat. All right, instructions. Lower the tempo. Don't look for the overlap as much, but do look to hit it into space. Distribute it quickly to the flanks when we do have it. Drop deeper. Let's invite them onto us. Get the defensive line for them nice and high when they have the ball. Then get it in behind. If we score immediately, does that make me a genius? Never mind. Never mind. Great save again. I'm not enjoying this. Is anyone else worried for me? Dutch oven, what a header. Yeah, maybe it's just for the home and away games that the draws don't happen. I think you're right, chat. There's another highlight stop. At least we've got away fans in the corner. They've hit the crossbar again. Let's go to balanced mentality. And can Berry play centre mid? Oh, he can. Perfect. It's not looking great today, chat. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. Fitzgerald go on defensive mid on support. Hold position. Hold position. Defensive mid on support is just better than defensive mid on defend. If you're going to use a defensive mid on defend, public service announcement, please use defensive mid on support and then put just the hold position on. Then the only difference between the defensive mid on defend and a defensive mid on support with hold position is that the defensive mid with support does have the ability to dribble with the ball. He doesn't have dribble less on, which is very useful in a defensive mid in this match engine. You want those players running with the ball when they have time. We have had a few chances, but we are still just getting battered. That is not a pen. No, Lorenzo Mazza. That cannot be a pen. I refuse. It's a disgrace. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Evan Ferguson. Never a foul. Never again. I don't want to watch the replay. It'll balance out. It'll balance. Chat's triggered me. Chat knows how to trigger me now. I knew what I set myself up for. They've got an XG of 3 in the first half, so it's not great. Let's just bring on a new front three. What could go wrong? Get stuck in. Step up. Let's go. If in doubt, puppy morale boost. True. Okay, I feel better now. I feel better. Should have shown that to the players at half time. Just pull out my phone. Do it for the dog. How has that gone in? How has that gone in? VAR better rule that out. It's off. How did this go in? I don't know. That angle has not clarified the situation, has it? I've seen that happen a lot in FM. The opposition get penalties which shouldn't be given. To be honest, it's just an animation issue. The 2D, the actual match engine has said, yeah, that should be a penalty, but the game just doesn't have good animations for fouls. So often it will look like it's a clean tackle, but it just isn't. It balanced out, see. Chat's got me. Chat has got me. I've been owned by chat there, I think is the correct terminology. When did people stop using the term owned? Bring it back, I say. Oh, what is he doing, chat? It'll balance out. Why did... Can we discuss that? Like, he's gone for him twice. Are you ready? Please explain. Please explain this. Why does he kick him twice? Are you a moron, Gay? Are you a moron? He's faking, referee. There you go. That's my plan. Actually, you know what? I'm upgrading my plan. Okay, if this works, chat, you all have to bow to me and call me a genius, okay? I think this is good. 2 Segundo Volantes. Centre mid on attack. Good there. Centre mid on attack. Yeah, sweeper keeper, chat. Good idea. On attack as well, because we're nutters. We'll go on we'll go cautious. In possession. Long. Look for underlaps. Yeah, we like that. Hit early crosses. Over the top. This is going to work. And I'm going to look like a genius. Uncaged ape. That's what they're calling me right now. Oh, imagine. Imagine if we score. If I... There is an issue with my new formation. Have you spotted it? Great save. Play halfback, actually. That was the issue. He's meant to be on halfback. That's my bad. We got one instruction wrong and it's thrown us off. This is still winnable. This is still winnable. Look, they're doing nothing. Imagine if someone found a game-breaking tactic that just worked. I mean, this is kind of working right now. They've created less since they've gone down a man and I've got rid of all my defenders. Oh, shit. Shit! Shit! No! No, it can't be another red. Right, it was a great tackle. It was a great right. Berry plays through the middle. If anything, I think now we have to put the Volantes on attack. I think that this is it now. We play cautious, but with everyone on attack. That's a plan. Callum, I'm glad you've been enjoying the old parts of Prem. There's many parts of Prem where that came from. I mean, look, it's still a 1-goal game, chat. Where is everyone? Chess, thank you for the raid. Oh, go on, Goodman. Goodman, please. We're down to 9 men. We need a goal. Oh, no. Welcome on in, Raiders. I can't really explain what's happening right now, but it's not a great moment to come in for me. We're Gibraltar manager. It's Euro qualifiers, and I ran out of centre-backs, then we had 2 red cards. So we're not playing with any defenders at the moment. Imagine. Oh, Berry. I mean, it's still a 1-goal game. That's a good goal. We did lack... In hindsight, the Segundo Volantes haven't tracked back there. I'm not sure what I expected. Also, I saw some people discussing the FM World Cup stuff. It was the Indonesian guys. They weren't from Singapore. They were from Indonesia. Let's make sure we get that right first. The tactic they used was very similar to a tactic that was found online after the tournament. To be honest, we were using a similar tactic at England. I think my tactic ended up being very similar to them. I think a lot of people converged on the same ideas. But the thing is, they didn't just use that tactic. In fact, especially in PvP, Football Manager, you really have to change up your system a lot. Which you kind of saw during the Premier League Network game that me, Kev, Ben and Z did. I mean, we've got some players banned, but at least they're banned for the game against France. That's probably quite good. I mean, 2-0. Like, that's actually quite a good result in isolation. Ignore the stats. Ignore the fact that Ireland's are 32nd in the world. We are not. Where are we in the world? How do I get to my home screen? I have to do it here. 157th. We're finding our footing as a nation. Gibraltar struggling's mad when you're fourth. Yeah, I agree with that. I do feel like that's a bit harsh for me to be told I'm struggling. I actually think to get 10 points in this group is quite good. I think anything over 12 points, I kind of expect to beat Luxembourg and the Faroe Islands. So anything over 12 I'd be happy with. Who have we got left to play? We've got Faroe Islands and Australia. That'd be an achievement in the Euro. It's like Eurovision. We've got Faroe Islands and Austria, but both at home. In terms of player quality, Gibraltar, the nation, is how many years behind Apex? I mean, they'll never catch up. It's hard to tell. Like, maybe 7 years? We're probably like 7 years behind. Now, I'll be honest. This next game is kind of just turn up and take a pounding against France and hope our goal difference isn't destroyed too much. Can't we instant result this? Absolutely not, because if I got the upset of a century, what would happen? Imagine if you instant resulted and then beat France. I could never live with myself. All right, Dutch Oven in at DM. They might have some tired players here. I mean, we have tired players too. Like, the fact that Maradona plays semi-often for me is a bit of a concern. He had his peak for 1 year at us in 2026. I think we go for this and try. I'd like to see Gibraltar win the World Cup as well as Apex. You know what? I would too. I don't think I can do that before FM26, and I'm sorry. The issue with international save games is like there's just so long between the major tournaments. And this team is only moderately competitive. I'm stretching the definition of competitive, but it's only in the position it's in because of the players we've signed. Could you do that before FM27? What, off this save game? Probably, but I don't think... It probably wouldn't be fun to watch or play at a point. We nearly scored a header. We nearly scored a header. Do you use the net free and flee rule in the Journey Manager save? Nah, often when I'm playing the Journey Manager save game, I'm like just watching videos or watching actual football and just doing stuff. But I can kind of drop in and out of it. But there are times where I have to smash through a lot. I mean, we've made it through 24 minutes at 0-0, and we've had... I'm trying to find something we've had more of. We've had more fouls than them. I think France rotated their team. Even if they rotated their team, it's still unreal. I mean, they've still got players like Zaire Emery and stuff. They are still quite good. Like, if we just go through their team here, chat, they've got regens. Bear in mind, we're 10 years in the future here. Berard, he's good. Durand, he's good. I'm not sure they have rotate. Or if they have, they've got enough talent that it's not a problem. Walter Zaire-Emery, quite good. Atua. Okay, mate. He's a good playmaker, isn't he, really? Okay, this guy's not as good, but he's a Tottenham player, so figures. Sorry, so that was needless. Capella, he's good. Regal. I mean, they're playing Camavinga at left back. It's mad to think I'm 10 years, 13 years into this save game. Obviously, this save game did start in 2023, but say 11 years in the future, Camavinga will still be 32. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. It's like, I don't know what it's like. I wish, if I had a goalie with hands, do you reckon he saves it? Genuine question. If I have a goalie with hands, does he save that? I mean, it's a great goal. It's not a great goal in. Angel saves it, mate. Tell me about... I miss Angel. Did we win 2 games in this international break? Yeah, we beat Luxembourg. No, 1. We beat Luxembourg. I think we'll still go up in the rankings with that result. I mean, it's only 1-0. It's only 1-0. Say it with me now. It's only 1-0. Look at this. Look at it. We're going forward. Richards. Imagine. Maradona. Duru. Dutch oven. Richards! Oh my God! Don't scratch your eyes! Don't scratch your eyes! Come on! Come on, Gibraltar! What play? It doesn't even matter if we don't win now. We were drawing against them in the second half at one point. Right. Praise the players. Come on, lads. I like the fact the attackers weren't happy I praised them. Oh, Duru. Oh, imagine. Zeferino abandoned his Brazilian passport to be here today. Do it for him. Dutch oven. I'm believing. I'm actually starting to believe. Okay, let's just calm it down. We've got a few bookings. We should be sensible there. Baffin for heaven. No-brainer. Fitzgerald. I don't have a defensive mid. Unless I play Baff at Regista. I don't know if I like that. I mean, just Dutch oven's bad at both. And then I bring in Faye at centre-back. Maradona off. Cliff Garcia on. If in doubt, Cliff Garcia. This is why we didn't instant result it. Because we can give him a game. I'll love it if we beat him. There's 25 minutes left. Imagine. Dare to dream. Look at the momentum. There's 20 minutes left. There's a lot more bookings. Fullbacks are on bookings too. I don't have wingbacks to bring on. There's not actually a way to solve this problem. Zeferino's dead. Edda Mason, on you come. Oh no, not like this. Not a free kick. Miles over. Miles. Encourage. Gardner! Look at the smiley faces. No, not like that, Jenkins. We've got them on the back foot. Look at this. They're going back to the keeper. They're running scared. Soglow's bringing it forward for them. I don't like this. Oh, did he save it? I don't think I should change anything, but I kind of want to change stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should have changed stuff. I mean, it's easy to say in retrospect, isn't it? Very attacking now, lads. Run at the defence as well. Oh, it's not fair. He runs faster than all my players and can kick it harder than my players. All right, we're running out of time. Cliff Garcia, this is your moment. All my players are exhausted. You know what? Wallace Berry on you Cumwall. Centre mid on attack. Dribble more, run wide, cross more often, move in channels. Very attacking. We've got 9 minutes. I have faith in you, Berry. I have faith in you. All we need is one set piece with Bath on the pitch. Bath and Andre the Giant can win us it with a set piece. Two minutes. Berry bangs it. It's headed away. This is where we could be in trouble. Although we've got men back, he's just going to run past all our men, isn't he? Mark the man. Mark the man. What a tackle. Please don't get sent off. I don't know if I like where we are here. What are we doing? We look like a bunch of wankers. I mean, it's offside, but what are we doing? We have metaphorically and literally shit the bed there. That would have been such an annoying goal to concede if it had really mattered. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's a good effort from the boys. Clap them in. Clap them in. They've tried. You did yourself proud. I love that. As a ranked 160th in the world nation against the world number 7s in France, we've lost 2-1 away. And even when that happens, there's someone in the chat telling me I'm playing the game wrong. We're doing okay. It's a good performance. We couldn't go direct there. We've not got tall strikers. We've not got physical players. We'd lose every aerial duel. Like players like Wooster, I've got to get the ball to their feet. We gave it a bloody good go, chat. That's all we can really ask for there. Sadly, it doesn't help us in the rankings. We've set a record for the worst discipline. Suck it, Italy. Does that mean that we're just cunts? There's still 2 rounds left. We've still got 2 more game weeks to beat the record by more. Have I created like the Wimbledon of the late 1990s, but in a national team format? It's got a team of thugs. I love it. We've moved up 1 place, chat. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Highest we've ever been. Perfect. I mean, 2-0 defeat against Ireland away, 2-1 against France away, as Gibraltar. Not that mad. We're just a group of angry lads. What teams were we around in the rankings? Well, this is the thing, right? You've just seen the results we got against France and Ireland. I have to believe that once we play Nations League games and teams around us, we will climb up. Because if I just show you the nations we're around, we're currently behind Malawi. That's where we're at currently. So you know what? I think given the fact we've only lost 2-1 there, we probably should be higher than 157th. I need to find teams that are the highest up that I think I could, like, still win against. Like, Haiti are quite high. So if I could organise a friendly against Haiti and beat them, it'd be quite good for our ranking. Or Iraq. Like, which nations here are, like, disproportionately high that I could beat? Like maybe like Syria in 54th? That would be a good friendly. I think I'm due some international friendlies. A range friendly. Is there a gap? Am I right in thinking there's a gap? There is. Right, we'll play Syria. Where are they? They can't play on that day. Can they play on this day? Excuse me, Syria. Oh, Syria don't want to play me. El Salvador and like these teams are quite good. I feel like some Middle Eastern and Asian teams end up climbing disproportionately high. Who did Gambia have? Their key man is this guy. They got some quite valuable players. Maybe we could beat them. I guess if I lose, I don't lose a lot to them. I don't think friendlies are actually, that you organise like this, are actually worth as much as you might expect. Like, I don't think I can beat anyone there. I feel like I want to aim higher. It's like tactically playing teams that will boost your rank. Yeah, Haiti did seem like it could be quite a good matchup. Where was Haiti, chat, in the rankings? Oh, 76th. I think if Haiti and Gambia agree, that's good. I don't think you get that many points for playing them. I think we get more because they're much higher. But because it's a friendly, like there's like a lower multiplier, like the way the coefficients work. Like certain games influence the rankings more. We'll probably lose to both of them now. I mean, but then again, they are like twice as high in the rankings than us. All right, time to take on Lions. The B team is already fielded here. Let's get Antunes into the team. Just wondering, do I want to give Veloso some games? This guy's 16 and looks like he could be... I say looks like he could be good. His potential's a bit of a question mark. All the youngsters that we snapped up, though, these 16-year-olds, are all playing a decent amount kind of for the youth teams and developing as a result. I think we go with this team. Those games we've organised, I don't think until like March or April next year. So they're a little far ahead in our planning. Okay, chat. It's the old enemy. It's the old enemy in Lions. Are you feeling good? That's what you ask yourself in a game like this one. Is Lambert developing? Is he developing? Yeah, there's green arrows. I said about streaming to my MFL games chat at 7:40. I don't know if I've got it in me. It's only the one MFL game, but we've already been live for 3 hours. And I am tired after 4 hours sleep last night. Imagine if you net free and flee end up losing a game. Let's not imagine that. Where would we manifest that? You are Sailors. What are you doing, my friend? It'll probably happen one day. And I'll cry about it and think about this moment. That shot nearly went out for a throw-in. Oh, I'm so tired today, chat. I literally woke up this morning and it was so sunny that I thought it was like 8 a.m. and it was 5:30 a.m. And I'd only fallen asleep at 3:30 because I've been laying in bed for 2 hours awake. But then I couldn't sleep and I didn't want to keep walk-ups, so I got out of bed. Koss, where are we going, Koss? Oh, Kim is getting a decent number of goals from left mid. I don't want to say it too loudly. I'm quietly becoming a fan of Kim. Not Kardashian. Kim So-hwan. Just to be clear. I mean, I'm a fan of Kim Kardashian as well. She's a big fan of the channel, but Kim is the boy for me. Can you get the new puppy a Gibraltar shirt? We're not brainwashing him into disappointment. Doesn't Antunes need game time? He does. He's still coming back from injury. Come to Sweden during the summer, experience no sunset. Oh, don't you worry. I've experienced that. I've also experienced the long, harsh Nordic winters. Okay, Kim just got a knock. It's like how he knew that I wanted to bring on Antunes in this game. How did that nearly go in? Oh, that's such a stupid tackle. That's a yellow. Lambert. Jay. Savino. Why does the ball always fall to Savino? It's like he's got a gravitational pull. Was Kim Kardashian one of my website clients? You know it. True. Mino, Lambert, Jay. I don't think JJ's getting the assist there, is he? On personal, I'd love for you to try and grab the shirts, the teams you mentioned, the Journey Manager as a memento. I actually tried to get a few of them, and they're very difficult to get. I'm due to head to Southeast Asia probably early next year. So I might have to try and get some of the the Malaysian and Singapore kits while I'm out there. But a lot of the countries just don't ship shirts abroad, like never mind the UK. Oh, Leone Lambert. Leone! The second best Leone since Leona Lewis. Oh, look at that. 2 goals. He's chilling. Will those mystery site shirts have the shirt sites have those clothes? I don't think so. I looked at getting the Immigration FC one, and the manufacturer don't do any shipping outside of Malaysia. Because the immigration kit actually looked really good. I don't know if Albrecht Singapore sell shirts. I didn't look into them. Obviously, it's a bit weird because they're like a satellite club for the Japanese Albrecht team. So I don't know if they have like an actual fan base in Singapore. But then given how good they've been in Singaporean football, there's probably people who just support them who are Glory supporters. How's Takua doing? Not great. They're not using him. He's on loan at Magpies and not playing, but they are paying him like he's the second best player in their team. It's a bold strategy. Any new players for me to sign? Oh, chat, there's a new academy player who allegedly has lots of potential, but I am not convinced. He does not look that good. I still hate that I missed the WTS towel or shirt. Oh, YT. You missed a bagger. I actually still have mine in my my kitchen. Justin Good. Oh, chat. New Good? He's about to turn 19, but his mentals are fun. You know what? Why not? Justin Good, come on down and be the new Good. Following the footsteps of other legends. Why is he asking for so much? Why are you being such a Marnus? He's not great. How good is the Scottish boy, mate? He's not good. The fullback I signed, is he even still here? He is still here. Ryan Ross. He's not great. Anyone at ASEC you could sign? I need to side less Wonder Kids, but then I am still looking at 16-year-olds here that play in Slovakia. I feel like that is the most Football Manager sentence ever uttered. I just want to sign good players, man. Ruskas. He's not bad, but he's almost 21. The Albrecht shirt seems to ship overseas. I have family in Singapore, so I'd probably just get them to get it for me. I feel like international shipping on like football shirts can sometimes be really crazy, especially if you then have to pay import tax on it. The space reaches 500 games. This is my 500th match. Roy commented, work is a true leader. Cheers, Roy. Roy's been here now 7 years. Me and Roy go way back. I don't know why I'm looking at this. It's just loads of titles. There's no Champions League there yet. Apex shirts when? I mean, true. My concern is that you do all the effort for that kind of thing and then people don't buy them. Would you buy one, chat? If there were Gibraltar Apex shirts, would you pick one up? Yeah, the import fees on taxes on shirts getting bought from abroad's crazy. When I bought one of the Leafs jerseys, the reverse retro. No, it wasn't the reverse retro. It was just the reversible one they did. The Maple Leafs. You've probably seen in the background, Leafs fans, you know what I'm talking about. It's not there now. But I paid like $100 Canadian on import fees on it. Like, it's actually criminal how much the import fees can add up to. Like, absolutely wild. All right, we're going to play Antunes through the middle and then keep Kim on the left wing. I want to keep playing Kim because he's improving so much. I'd get Garcia on the back. Good choice. Depends on the price. That's fair enough. I feel like it's so tricky, right? Because I don't even know how much that stuff costs. I'd have to look into it. I feel like I would never want to charge people more than like £50 for like a shirt. Like, I've been looking at new merch store stuff, chat, to like launch this summer, kind of just because I think a merch store is a good way you can support creators that you like. And I've been looking at all the different options, and it's like there's a point at which I'm like, I almost don't want to sell this stuff to make money because the prices aren't cheap. I'd rather, like, I just want as many people as possible to buy the merch so they can wear them out and about and kind of rep it. Like, in some ways, that matters more to me than the merch. But then I have to remember, like, that's not the reason not say it's not a reason you should be doing merch, but like at the end of the day, the reason I'm putting effort into getting the design stuff and sorted is to ultimately try and, you know, provide a financial stream. Fourth Wall's the best you found. So I've tried Fourth Wall. The issue I've had with Fourth Wall, and I don't know if they've solved this because it was a few years ago I worked with them. They didn't allow you to put the currency in pounds, and their shipping and production costs for people outside of America was crazy high. And now I don't know if this has changed, but it was like you'd have to charge £10 more, or like $15 more. I don't know what the equation is, but probably like $12, $13 more to make like the same margin producing it in the UK. Like I've done some stuff with Teespring before, and actually the stuff with Teespring worked really well. And like I bought merch. It was during the first it was during the Towlaw Town Park to Prem. Some people might remember it, that we did some Park to Prem stuff and like mugs and whatever. And like that merch has still lasted for me like 4 or 5 years later. Yeah, what I'm talking about now is more like, you know, mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, rather than like jerseys. Like sport jerseys, like are like you almost want to go with a specialist retailer who manufacture them and specialize in them. It's something to look into for sure. I'm still wearing shirts I bought back in high school in 2011. I wish I could fit into those shirts. Okay, it's 3-0 after 10 minutes. Are we the baddies? I think we might be. 6-0. Okay, we slowed down on the goals, but Kim did get a hat-trick and JJ got one as well. Oh, JJ. Oh, chat. JJ's up to 17 jumping reach. My hero. Praise him. He might be unhappy at the club. He's still training well. We respect that. Got a load of players to praise here. I got some Teespring shirts about a decade ago and they're really good. Yeah, this might sound stupid, but obviously the merch that I did, it was the first merch I did with Teespring. And it came out with the original Towlaw Town. So that would have been 2020, 2021. And like I think like the quality on the stuff, like it's starting to get a bit tired now. But I feel like if you own a shirt that you buy for £20 and it lasts for 5 years, you can't really complain. What is 190 centimeters in Old English? Like 6'2". Look at all the players. Everyone has a pretty good training rating, which is good. Do I keep training Kim to play left mid? He's not picking it up quickly. I might pass on it for now and just focus on his ability to play higher up. Is it just me or just shirts made from worse materials nowadays? I think a lot of stuff's like that. Like, I love Nike trainers, like sneakers. And I have like a fair few pairs of Jordan 1s, and I find that all the Jordan 1s that I have that were manufactured before 2019 are so much better quality than those produced in like the last 6 years. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, it's not even close. Okay, we've signed good, everyone. Finally caught a live stream, and it's during the off season. Oh, David, I'm afraid it's not. But you're welcome to be here. We're always doing transfers. We never stop. Like, there's part of me now with like trainers where I'd rather buy an older pair of Jordan 1s that I know will last longer rather than like some manufactured in the last 5 years that I just feel plasticky. This guy's 19. He's good. He's not great. I'll tell you what, chat. I am hitting what I call the streamer wall, where you just start feeling tired randomly. Oh, this guy's quality, but he might not have any potential, and he's got a few annoying cons. What country am I in? We're playing in Gibraltar. I feel like I'm hitting the wall, chat. You know what? It turns out if you have 2 hours sleep, get up for 4 hours, then have 2 more hours sleep, then try to stream after recording a video for an hour, you feel tired. Who would have thought? Who's this guy? A Bando. Oh, the star ratings are such a lie, but he's not bad. He hasn't really got any obvious cons. You're live for 3 hours. Yeah, I did record in that video for an hour and a half before this. Like, immediately before this. I don't think people realise how exhausting talking is. Like, talking continuously, trying to be entertaining, especially when you're talking to yourself. I reckon if I sat down with all of you here and said, how many of you have talked to yourself in a room for 3.5 hours continuously, I bet not many people have done it. Give it a go one day. Maybe find a day where you got free time. Used to stream for 10 hours average back in the day. I mean, that's fair. But were you talking all the time, or were you playing a game with other people where you could, like, zone out? All I'm saying is, it's deceptively tiring. I'd rather be a radio host. Wow, this guy's good. I don't need centre attacking mids, but he's good. Hey, Work the Space, what game is this? FIFA Manager. FIFA Manager 26. I'm just looking at players' chat. I don't even need players. I still maintain this man looks like Miles Jacobson. How to buy FIFA Manager 26? It's on Origin. He's not bad. Just to be clear, the game we're playing is Football Manager, not FIFA Manager. I was doing a joke. I don't want you to waste your time. It's Football Manager 24, which actually, this game is on sale for like £12 at the moment. It's got a big old discount. Wow. Am I being hypnotized by the physicals, or is he good? I've made a bid. Should I sign him? Probably not. He just looked good. Wow, this guy's good as well. Oh, he's about to turn 20. It's the hours in front of a camera, not even been able to scratch your nose because it might look wrong. Oh, I don't care. People can think I'm picking my nose. I'll stick my fingers in my mouth after. No, I won't. That is disgusting. But yeah, you do have to think about everything you're doing. All I'm saying is, chat, have you ever caught me scratching my balls on stream? Have you? I don't think you have. I'm very good at doing it stealthily. That with no context is not a great sentence, is it? Is a Bano good? I think for 1.5 million at 18, he's worth a punt. How many players have I signed? Because I think, oh, the star player, you know what? No, thank you. During the Monopoly era, you complain about the Mitchell stood up picture. No idea what you're talking about, Honor. It's fake, Your Honor. It's fake news. I don't think I need this guy, but he just looks fun. I don't need him. I don't need him. He's not even that young. How does he compare to Savino? Is it just because he's new and different that I like the look of him? That is literally the reason, isn't it? He's just like a slightly quicker version of Savino. Savino's still got low self-belief. We'll walk away. Let's be sensible. Right, chat. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here for today. Sorry it's not been the craziest, longest stream today. Just, what do you call it? Just not feeling it so good today because I'm just so tired from not really sleeping properly. But we got a fair amount played today, which I'm pretty happy about. Bit of a shame that we did so shit against Benfica at the start of the stream. But besides that, it's fine. Did I replace the scout that left? I didn't. I could get in another scout. You know what, chat? We'll end the stream by getting an offer made, because otherwise I'll forget about it till tomorrow. I know how these things work. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. In terms of tomorrow's stream, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, we will be live from 2 o'clock for probably 3 hours. I'm actually heading out for some food with a friend tomorrow in the evening. I did not need to pay him that much, but at least he signs for us now. But yeah, I'm going out for some food tomorrow evening with a mate. So we'll be doing an earlier stream, but we'll still be live for kind of 3 hours plus, which should be quite fun. And now I've sorted out my scouting situation. I should also say, chat, tomorrow's mood on stream will be determined entirely by how I've done in MFL. Just so you know. Right, I'm going to go take a break for today, chat, recharge my batteries. I need to edit tomorrow's YouTube video. I said it earlier, but if you haven't watched, I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it in the chat. If you've not watched today's Journey Manager video, or you watch the Twitch streams or the YouTube streams and don't watch the current series, go watch that video I've just linked in the chat. It's one of the best videos I've done in Football Manager this year. I really, really enjoyed doing it, even if things didn't exactly go to plan. Right. We're going to leave things there. Take it easy. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'm going to hit this button and go to bed. Hopefully I'll win an MFL or I'll be crying tomorrow.